Yeah,
Recording?
sure.
Sure. Yep. So what's happening?
Along with justice and liberty.
We're just filling in time at the moment.
Okay. I am here.
Basically, complaining or like just being sad that Rukka's the only person who can actually talk to people well, and it's Rukka.
I was just saying that lies have to have the intent to deceive. That's all. It's not just an untruth. But anyway, so Rukka's not doing anything bad, is my point.
Different.
It's just not helpful.
What is that?
Alright. Yeah, so you guys have met up at the B&B. That's where you guys are staying. And you had dinner, although Åvna struggled a little bit with all the extra food as you celebrated your arena win. And you regaled each other with your doings of the last 2 days.
So is this the day before we went to the library then?
No. This is you've gone to the library. And you've returned.
Right, so we were having another celebratory dinner.
Yeah, you had a big celebratory dinner after. And invited Åvna along because you wanted Åvna to come out to dinner with you guys.
Yes, but we went. The thing is, we fought in the arena, and then we organised the trip the day after, and then we had the big celebratory dinner the night of that before the morning after going out to the library.
You're having
And
two
that's when we
dinners.
invited Åvna along.
Deal with it.
Okay, cool.
It's okay.
Sure.
You look. You wanted the dinner with Åvna. Åvna is at the dinner with you.
Sure.
That's what's happened, so that you can regale each other with stories. Because you did meet up with each other at the B&B. Yes. So you had a big dinner, and you have caught up, and you were thinking about leaving a note outside your window to meet the blonde-haired man outside the town. Yeah? X in the window. That was the plan.
Yep.
I heard that happened. Yep. Okay, so the note is gone in the morning. And as you come down from your couple of rooms, there's some thick sort of weird bean porridge stuff that they've made for breakfast.
Cool. Did anyone watch the video of my session?
I partly watched it. Yes.
That's just-
You started strongly, and then it went downhill from there.
Well, I can't make charisma checks, and it was all charisma checks. The end.
You should have got around punching people.
Maybe.
I don't know whether that would have helped, but you might have been good at it at least.
Åvna's not a violent person. It's all about the disco.
Yeah.
No, I
You
was,
should have interpretive danced your way to victory.
no, I can't.
She's not good at performing either.
Because performance is based upon charisma, which is
On charisma.
you know, foolish. But anyway, yes. So I was just wondering if I had to recount what happened or not. I did watch your video up until the beginning of the
cut.
arena, where it cut, and then watched the recap. So the recap, I wasn't obviously going to fill in all the details, but gave me a little bit of info. This is the map I bought.
Mm-hmm. So this is indeed the map that Åvna bought.
For 6 platinum.
Ooh.
Oh wow, that's expensive.
Well, getting a map of the wastelands is going to be expensive. Map makers,
Yep.
You know, making any map is time-consuming, especially when you have pseudo-historical type gear and no ability to mass-produce.
There's also
Well-
some additional information on here above and beyond just a map of the wastelands. Not a lot, but there are the
Yes.
trade routes.
Mhm.
I was
shown.
going to say, how good is this map as Kridi, who has skill with, or some skill with cartography and stuff? Is this like, was this worth 6 platinum essentially?
Mm,
What it's worth is depending
Well-
upon how much worth we get from it.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, the maps that you're used to sort of rely on a different thing because the terrain where you take maps, everything changes because of because the terrain there's constantly shifting because it's sort of a the drifts are always changing, so that it's a little bit different. But yeah, for a fixed map, you think probably a lot of work went into this. This map, depending on the accuracy, like you don't know, is like deep water actually that distance and that direction away from Dragon's Teeth, but certainly the town of Dragon's Teeth, that seems about right, and the massive pyramid, like the large pyramid, is in the correct position.
Upside
So,
down.
yep. So that the entrance is pointing towards the town. That's all that's relevant. I didn't want the entrance in the sea.
Got knocked on its
Okay.
ass.
Yeah, it's tilting. Okay, it's on tilt. Somebody insulted it, and it's not standing for it.
So
Uh,
yeah, that's the map I bought. But
Us.
I got that off Oliver Johnson, who's an info trader, who I also paid a decent amount of money to, so that he could start spreading the word of our deeds, travels, and actions to get us from where we came to this point, to try and build some level of fame and infamy, I guess, or notoriety or renown, however you want to look at it, because it'll be different for each person hearing it, I guess. But that is to also get us, I guess, in good graces with people. I've got some writs from the guards. There's plenty of writs for jobs. Every 400 feet or something like that, or 400 yards in the city, there's a guard post, and the guards hand out writs for jobs. So I took 2. I took one to go to Lonely Wood, where there is a giant cobra, which is harassing people, and people have gone missing. That's to pay 300 gold. And I got another one, which is for a generic one for retrieval of scorpion stingers, giant scorpion stingers, and that will pay 100 gold per stinger that we can return. In the process, I also found out that up at the Hollow Tomb, the blood knives, which are actually based over here, have been looking around up there, which is cause for concern for the Exiles, and they want to know basically what's going on up there. There is also 13 blood knives, I believe, and each of them have a bounty on their head ranging from a couple hundred gold to a couple thousand gold. So removal of the blood knives as well will also boost our renown, as well as get us in good stead with many powers that be, not just the Exiles, but the main tribes or clans. There's also apparently in the Needles, lots of new monsters have been seen, either new as in not usually expected to be seen in that area, or brand new types of monsters. So there is a concern for that as well, and what it may entail. So being able to go there and find some information, not necessarily kill things, but find some information, would be also of use. But the 2 writs I took were for the Lonely Wood Cobra and for the giant scorpion stingers. That was most of what I did, other than earning some money back going to the arena and just healing people there, making a fair amount of coin doing so. So I don't know what you guys got up to, probably a lot better than I did.
I mean, I guess in some areas you were much more successful. Like certainly for as what to do immediately now. I think probably monster hunting seems like a good way to both build reputation, earn some money, do all that stuff. If we are confident we can handle that. Our trip essentially the main things we did was fight in the arena, which was an experience, I guess. Rukka just decided to sign us up for it without actually telling us, but it's fine. It worked out.
Well, that's
I think
because you guys took him to the library, and the library was really boring.
Yes, well, that happened later. Anyway, yes, we fought in the arena. We won pretty comfortably, I think. And Amir seemed impressed. He was up in one of the fancy stand, up in like a fancier stand, watching us when it happened.
We found out that Fabio is probably one of the Exile lords, so we may have an in with that, which is why we're trying to meet them.
Rukka's imaginary friend. Yeah, Rukka is. Are you sure they exist?
Have I led you astray yet?
Yes.
Sure, who
Quite a
exists?
few times.
The fancy person that Rukka keeps claiming they've seen with the long golden hair or whatever it is.
Yeah, the one who watched us enter the town.
Well, I guess if you want, we could head back to my information trader, and you could give him a full description. We could just ask who he is. He seems to have a fairly good understanding of what's going on in the town. I don't think he's probably the absolute best information trader, but since I didn't have a lot of time and I don't have the wherewithal to know what's what and who's who in the town, I couldn't necessarily go around doing a comparison, but he was pretty much on top of things, it seems, so we could go there, throw him a few coins and ask him a couple of questions.
We could go to the meeting place that I've arranged to meet him at.
I thought you said the mating place.
No,
and
the
I was
meeting.
Like, what have you been organising, Rukka?
I left a note on our window similar to like the X-Files X, and it's gone. So he's obviously seen it. So we should.
Can Kridi and Afanen make me a save based on a mental stat? So intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, your choice.
Sure.
You good?
Let's scroll all the way down to see what we get. Oh, Kridi gets a 24. All right, so Kridi, you recall when you were talking to Amir, Rukka gave a very good description of this character.
Yes.
And Amir insinuated that they were an enemy of the Exiles. And a powerful one at that.
Yes.
So he said not to mention them to the Exiles. Just saying. Not an inroad into the Exiles, as Rukka just said. So just saying. A little bit different.
The library person said different.
Well, we could always go and ask the information trader and see what they say, because from what I understand of the great clans, there are the Exiles, the Sand Spiders, the Rookers, no affiliation there, and the Fishers. The Exiles being the top of the tree, but the Sand Spiders are growing in power, but tend to keep to themselves a bit. But as Amir is the leader of the Sand Spiders, each of these clans is vying for position and power, and often come to blows against each other though nobody openly comes to blows with the Exiles, especially in the city. But Exiles go missing, and especially in the Wastelands. So, taking the word of the head of one clan about what is happening with the others, as much as I would like to trust Amir, I think that he has obvious agendas, and his word must be taken with a fair amount of salt. So therefore, I think we should speak to someone else. Again, I suggest Oliver at the very least, just to get a potentially neutral viewpoint. Let Rukka explain this person's appearance, nature, and we'll see if we have someone to be wary of. A neutral party with possible information, especially if the information is their trade. It's got to be better than taking the word of someone whose opinion may be biased.
Sounds like a good idea. Good thing to do before we meet him. So we know whether to be prepared to fight or not.
Or not meet him at all.
That'd be rude. I invited him.
And then I would have made a ring for nothing.
Well, let's go see Oliver then.
All right, so you head off to see Oliver Johnson. He is indeed still at his stall. It's about an hour away from your B&B. So you meander your way over there. Just roll to see if anything happens to you while you're at town.
Also, I'll mention that the person that we fought when we rescued the sand spiders, you know, the woman whose spear you retrieved,
Yeah. And the blood.
From what I understand, she is what's referred to as a heretic in these lands.
Before we do head off, I was going to explain what we were up to because we didn't quite finish that. Because we did learn something interesting about all that, as it turns out. So yes, we fought in the arena. That was all good. We won. Then we went to Amir afterwards, and Amir managed to get us an invitation, or at least a brief pass into the city to go visit one of their libraries up there. And we managed to find out quite a lot about a few different things. First off, to confirm what you were saying, yes. They apparently, the one we fought and people like her worship apocalypse beasts?
Yep.
Is that what you called them?
One of the apocalypse beasts, yep.
Yes. Who essentially seem to be focused on just causing destruction and chaos as opposed to anything else. But they gain power, and that's similar to us in terms of rather than studying and learning and going in slowly increments and with learning from a master, as a lot of other people do, they seem to just gain it from, I guess, was it I think you used the word passively. Was that
okay? So normal people gather energy sort of passively, as in they're cultivators, like the cultivator mythos sort of thing. And heretics, they gain their power by following the path of the apocalypse beasts, the 4 apocalypse beasts, or as Arthur breaks in when you say 4 apocalypse beasts, 5 apocalypse beasts, and there are people who follow a path of slaughter, and they also gain power by killing people and draining part of their spirit. You guys and the heretics, or people who follow the apocalypse beasts, you also gain power through defeating enemies and draining part of their spirit. Yeah, but slaughter gain the least. You sort of gain the same as the apocalypse people, but you also do passively gain mana as well. So like the richer the mana area you're in, the faster you'll gain experience.
Yeah. So yeah, but as you pointed out, they're not considered kindly by the people around here, at least, and possibly we should keep our
Because the Apocalypse
abilities.
Beasts kill like hundreds of thousands of people.
Yes, across the world, isn't it? It's not just this area. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we should possibly keep what we can do and how we do it on a bit more of a down low than we have previously, because I don't think we want to get lumped in with these guys, because they seem a bit unhinged. I'm not sure why you would worship something that just causes destruction and death everywhere, but I guess power. People like power.
Anyway, so you go and see Oliver, who is in his little stall. He's got like a little shadowy sort of area that he's sitting behind, like a very simple desk. He's got a high back chair. Welcome back. I haven't fully completed writing out a ballad for your deeds yet, Åvna. If you are looking for progress, it has not really begun yet. Although
No, that's fine.
I have heard about the Northern Warriors and their great victory in the arena, so
Yes, that's fine.
that will help add to the tale.
Oh, the worst part about last session, our terrible team name.
Oh, I don't think it's great. I think it's fine. Look, it's probably not the best one, but it works. It works for what we want.
Northern Warriors.
You're getting a ballad?
Yes, the information, the stories to tell. As I mentioned to you, that to raise levels of our renown in the city.
Yes,
So,
propaganda is very effective.
If you're writing a ballad, that means you're pretty creative, right? Is Northern Warriors a good name, or should we change it?
I think you would probably incur more damage now to change it than any gains through, unless you have something really good, or
It doesn't matter.
you think
that was
this is the most minor of all your deeds that you're going to commit here. I mean,
it's fine. Stick with it. No, we came here because my companion Rukka, I'll mention to him, has experience of someone he believes has been shadowing him in the city, and wishes to ask you who it may be, giving you as much information about him, this person, as possible.
all right. Let's hear this description then. Could you make me a performance check?
I can indeed.
One, he draws a stick figure.
I was gonna say here comes natural one. They're a guy with hair. Okay, nice.
That's pretty good. You've got some of those mannerisms down really well. You sort of widen your smile. Too many teeth are showing. You sort of get the right head tilt, the perfect amount of arrogance and self-assurance. Oh wait, you were already standing like that. That you sort of nail this character. You describe this blonde-haired man that you saw atop the walls, following you around, watching you, and you also describe his something of his clothing, and the information merchant says, yes, I do know something of this person, and I thank you for the information. I will tell you about him, but I will also tell others. So, as I am an information merchant, so
Will we get a cut?
No.
No. Unless you would like to pay for this information.
Yeah.
So he is a lord, okay, of one of the great clans of the Empire. Okay, he belongs to the least, well, one of the lower of the major houses, although
Minor?
of course they all stand above us in the wastelands. Yes. He belongs to the Black Claws. They're believed to have some kind of draconic ties in their past. They're very fastidious people, always neat and well presented, almost always, and known for being incredibly polite until they are not. This person that you've described in particular, I believe, comes from a faraway continent. A survivor from a fallen family. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not sure
Excellent.
why he would be out here, but that is what he sounds to be. I believe he was instrumental in the fall of the Exiles.
So an
From
enemy
being
of
one of
an
the
enemy of the Exiles.
Yes, before they were the Exiles, I believe he had something to do with their downfall. At least I have heard that they would be very interested in finding him alone somewhere. I can't imagine what he would possibly be doing in the Wastelands.
What's his name, if you don't mind? Oliver?
No, his name is Lord Arok.
Lord Arok.
Mm-hmm. Of the Black Laws.
Black Claws. Draconic past. Brought down the Exiles. Does that help you guys?
I mean, I definitely think we should see him then. If he's more powerful than the Exiles, means he's probably got better connections that can help us get away from here.
Why would he be interested in us?
Why do you make
I
the
know.
instant leap that is? But the Exiles are the power here, not him. He may have helped bring him down, but he's from a lower positioned clan. It doesn't mean that he helped bringing someone down does not mean that you're more powerful. It just means that you were momentarily in a position of power.
Yes, I'm sure he didn't personally beat up all the Exiles and throw them out of the Empire.
No, but he's still from a clan within the Empire, so therefore they would be more powerful than those exiled away.
But he is an enemy of the ruling clan. The Exiles are the power here.
Still think we should meet him.
If we want to ingratiate ourselves with the Exiles and gain their assistance in returning home, would it be more likely to take him to them in chains, or to tip off them that he is here and we are going to meet? Or, at the very least, to enter into any... The problem is, if we go to meet this person, we, whether we like it or not, become tarred with the brush. We become accessories and accomplices to whatever crimes he may or may not have committed or be accused of. We instantly make ourselves pariahs in this city, making it far more difficult for us to return home. He is everything we want to avoid.
Or he's out to get to see the Exiles. As you say, we can capture him, then we ingratiate ourselves.
Fool yourself into thinking that we will be able to do that. But if what we have heard is true from everywhere we've heard, this person will have connections and power well above anything we've ever seen.
Rukka's going to look at the information broker and then goes, maybe we should talk elsewhere.
Mm.
Not in front of
as you look at the information broker, he sort of looks over to you, and you think maybe for a second you see something in the shadows next to him that he wasn't looking at you for a little bit, and he says, it is always wise to keep your information to yourself.
Is the thing still in shadows? Or is it just like
No.
the shadow darkened and
There was just something maybe there for a second. Doesn't seem to be anymore.
Well,
You can't really see into the darkness of this area.
we should definitely head off at the very least. Make decisions elsewhere by ourselves. That bit is a very good point. Well taken.
But yeah, well, I guess we'll thank. Sorry, what was the broker's name? Oliver. Yeah, thank Oliver for that.
Oh, you're most welcome. Come back anytime. I should have some news for you in a week.
Excellent.
Åvna. Okay, so you leave Oliver behind and start heading in a new direction. Where are you going?
That's a good question. I guess we should go to someone to talk, because it seems like we have a lot of information now and a lot of choices, and we should probably decide what our next step is. So you mentioned that it was kind of like the Exiles were the power in the city. They control, like, essentially, I guess, the upper class and everything that goes on. How do the other three clans, or the other three that you mentioned, like what's their spheres of influence? I assume the fishes are fish. Like, that seems self-explanatory.
The fishers are great crafters. They're also good hunters. The Rookers, this is information that sort of you guys have all sort of gleaned around the city. The Rookers are negotiators, swindlers, thieves. They do rooks. And the Sand Spiders are like a new clan, and they seem to be adventurous for the most part. Yeah, they make money through training people, and yeah, they're fighters.
So
really.
is their kind of thing more outside of the walls of the city as opposed to inside it?
Yes, they do the most excursions into the labyrinth. They also fight with the blood knives the most. And they fight the least with like the other clans. They're new. They don't have like a lot of holdings, I guess, is also the other thing. They're not in like a lot of businesses. They mostly like sort of keep to themselves. Amir is like an expert who teaches people for money. So there are people. He's also, sorry, that is relevant. Most clans only train people who come from the clan. The Sand Spiders will train anybody who can pay them to train them.
Yep.
So that's why whenever you ran into people in the streets, the only clan they ever talked about like joining if they didn't already belong to a clan was the Sand Spiders.
Yep.
So I think you ran into like a bunch of people and they kept being like, I'm going to grow up and be a Sand Spider, because that's like the dream of clanless
Yeah.
people, is to
Yep.
like join a clan, and the only one you can do that to is the Sand Spiders.
And the
So-
wastelands are outside the Empire, aren't they?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
The
all this is
Empire
outside the Empire.
The Empire is up to the north.
Which is So the Exiles are in exile in the wastelands.
They are, but they are the
Yep.
power here.
Because I assume they took over from whatever was here before. Because they came from the Empire, their power was just greater.
They actually already controlled the wastelands beforehand. This was like
Their holiday
considered
home.
it like their, yeah, exactly. This was like their, and as they got like pushed out of the Empire, they like retreated to their
Yep.
external holding. If that, yeah.
So
So
they
they've
were
actually
annexed
ruled
out.
here for ages. Like this isn't they haven't like hostilely taken over or anything like that. They have been
Okay,
the
cool.
power in this part of the world for centuries.
So what Oliver was
So-
telling me as well, when I was asking him about the conflict between the major clans, was that the three clans below the Exiles will openly engage in hostilities with each other, though the Sand Spiders tend to avoid as much of that as possible. But nobody openly engages in hostilities with the Exiles.
Because they're too powerful.
They're too powerful. But they do potentially target them, especially if they're outside of the city, but they make sure there's no witnesses. But that will indicate the level of power that they have, that the other clans are scared of openly and outwardly showing aggression towards them. So this is why I was saying your Black Claws chap, seeing him, especially, like, there's no guarantee that he is in this city and not being watched. So if we are to go and meet him, you are instantly, potentially, invalidating any chance we have of gaining favour or gaining assistance from any of the clans. Because I'm sure that if the Black Clan, because if the Exiles say these people are now blacklisted and pariahs, none of the clans would openly defy the Exiles, especially in the city. So we have to temper whatever we do with what we need and want. And I mean, why do you want to meet this guy? Because he has nice hair?
No, because he was obviously paying attention to us. He took an interest in us, and I think we need to find out why.
Or we could ignore it. Because whenever strangers come into cities, I'm sure lots of people take an interest in them. We're obviously not from here. So therefore,
But nobody else did.
yeah, but nobody else that you saw did, or nobody cared to take as much interest. He could be thinking about using us as patsies to strike another blow against some major house. To what end does that serve us? We could be expendables because we don't know anybody or anything here.
I don't see where that changes our position at all.
It does, because
We're expendable if we go out monster hunting. We're expendable if we go out fighting blood knives. We've just discovered that
it makes a massive difference, because at the moment we are nobodies to the other houses, especially to the Exiles. It doesn't matter where we go. If we go and monster hunt, we are expendables to ourselves, but we're not expendables to others. But if we do something for him or ingratiate ourselves with him, then we risk being, he might want us to do something where he sees us as expendable. We then become his puppet, and we then make ourselves not nobodies to the other houses. We make ourselves somebody, but not somebody in a good way.
or given that he's kept pretty much hidden throughout this town and hasn't been handed into the Exiles.
How
He
do
knows
you-
a way
How do
out
you
of
know
here.
he's hidden? Because he hasn't been taken in.
Because nobody else has seen him.
How
From
do you-
our little group, yes.
How do you know? How do you know? You don't. He might be getting
Well, how do
followed
you know we'll get seen if we get
because the
if we
risk
go?
because the risk of something negative outweighs the risk of something positive.
You know, I am not in agreement with this entirely. He seems like getting mixed up in him, regardless of what it is, seems just a bad point at this point. If for example, we wanted to, I am saying this hypothetically because I don't think it's a good idea, overthrow the Exiles of the city and help put another clan in spot, then maybe possibly that would be a good thing. But I don't see how meeting him helps us at all. If he wants to meet us so badly, let him come to us. But
Well, then at least allow me to go to the meeting place and leave a note there apologizing that my friends are chickens.
It's got nothing to do with chickens. It serves no purpose.
it can only go badly for us. What is the outcome that you are hoping for? What is the best case scenario?
That he knows a way we can get home.
The Exiles will have more of a chance of getting home.
And you know this
Because the Exiles have the power of this land.
and what if we
They've
can't
been
get
around
home
the
from this
pyramid.
land?
What was that, sorry?
What if we have to go to a different land and then the Exiles have served us no purpose?
We are in this land.
Yeah, but what if we have to go to another land and can't get home from this land?
But
we
how?
are-
How are we
are
going to go?
in this land. We
Yeah,
have
and
to-
also like from what we've heard, this area is pretty hard to get out of.
You have
Like-
nothing to go by. Nothing. You have no evidence, no proof. Anything that you have is just pure supposition, purely because he looked at you. That is it. That is everything you are basing this on. He looked at you.
He looked at us.
He looked at, it doesn't matter. You, us, it doesn't matter. We were strangers to this place and he looked at you. That's it. That's what you are
Does
putting.
Afanen get a vote?
Yeah, we're talking about it right now. If you want to speak up, speak up.
Afanen thinks that we should go and meet this guy purely because if we don't, Rukka will never do anything with us ever again. Like, I think that this is important for Rukka and we should support him.
Even if he gets us all killed or banished from the city.
What are friends for?
For keeping friends from making mistakes.
Yeah.
When
Well,
they're too pig-headed to
I'm
see.
Rukka.
You don't want to meet him. I get that. You've made your point. Can I at least leave a note apologizing that we won't be seeing him?
Just hang on a second.
Unless we split the party.
Oh, hang on. That didn't work. Input it.
Because if what Åvna's saying is true and he's not like actually interested in us at all, what's the worst that can happen from going to the meeting spot that Rukka set up and him not being there, you know?
The worst that can happen?
The issue is that if he meets us and then we get associated with him.
Yeah, because he is an enemy of the power of the most powerful clan here. The clan that
Yeah, but
rules
neither of you
Oasis.
even believe that he's gonna show or that he like is even interested in us. So
But it doesn't matter. You asked what the worst thing that can happen is. That is the worst thing that can happen. And because you only have to talk to someone who is seen as the worst person in their books, top of their shit list, to then be affiliated with that person. Alright, what kind of check? Let me make some rolls. Are those ones okay, Aaron?
They are.
Okay, so because if he is being watched, because they may feel, okay, let's take into consideration Lord Arok of the Dragon, of the Black Claws, the one person who potentially had a great deal to do with the fall of the Exiles and their being driven from the Empire. Okay, he is public enemy number one, most likely, or at the very least up to the top of that. He returns to the city of Dragon's Teeth. Why? He has to have come here for a reason. Now, if he has been spotted by the Exiles, which one would think is likely, may not be, but one would think it's been likely, are they going to go for him immediately, or are they going to determine why he's come back here and why he is risking himself? If they
Also, on that note, we have just told an information broker that he has been sighted in the city.
Yep.
So I'm sure the Exiles will know very soon if they don't already.
Well, Oliver was talking to a small boy in the shadows when we were there, just after Rukka mentioned it to him, and he gave us the information. So it is likely that that information has been passed on. So we have to take that into consideration as well. We are being followed. You are all aware of that, aren't you?
In what sense?
We've been followed since I've met back up with you.
Did we know this?
I'm telling
Yeah,
you now.
you guys didn't notice it.
Cool. Well,
So here's the thing. Public enemy number one returns to the city of Dragon's Teeth. The ruling body, the people who hate him the most, are thinking, why is this dickhead back here? Why is he risking himself to come back here? So do we just capture him straight away, or do we possibly try and lure out his co-conspirators? If we meet up with him, what do you think will happen? It doesn't matter if we're innocent, because that's not how it will appear.
yes, I would prefer not to get on the bad side of the ruling people of the city. Even if they don't kill us, they can make life very difficult for us, and possibly even Abir won't be able to help us if that happens. Like we are stuck in the middle of nowhere, very, very far away from home. And like as resourceful as we are, I don't want to be just surviving out in the desert with no access to anything.
What if
Rukka,
the Exiles
Make me
are
a perception check.
Who?
What if the
Rukka.
Exiles are part of the issue?
That's not our concern.
Well, it could be our concern if
Nice natural one.
if the Exiles are in on the Apocalypse Beast side of things. Not meeting with him could actually benefit them and doom the entire world. And then we would be stuck here.
What has he got to do with the Apocalypse Beast?
That is the longest drawn bow I've ever known. Why would you think that straight away you're lumping in the Exiles with the Apocalypse Beasts? Arthur has mentioned that one of the Apocalypse Beasts is currently resting below our very homes. And in 40 years will awake and destroy everything that we hold dear. We have to return.
Because
we
we
can't.
don't know. I don't think that we
there's-
can trust anybody, and we need to investigate everything we can to get home.
This is true.
I
We have
think if
to
we
try and get
ignore
home. Absolutely. But
If we ignore any opportunity that arises, then
but you
we're
don't-
setting ourselves up to fail.
But you don't know that he could do anything at all. He looked at
Don't-
you. He looked at you.
He might. We don't know that the Exiles can do anything for us. You're taking that on faith.
They already have. We went literally the library that we went to, provided by them, gave us a lot of information that we didn't know before.
But it
The
also,
library they hold had the
Yeah,
information. That's
it's
not
owned
them
by them,
actively
right?
giving us information.
They let us in.
Yeah,
They let
'cause
us
it's
in because
stuff
of
that they,
Sandslighters.
yeah.
Yeah,
The Exile
No,
Lords haven't given
because-
us anything directly.
neither has your friend.
No, but why are we putting all of our trust in the Exile Lords?
Because they're the ones who rode in the city.
They've got the power. You have no evidence at all that this person has anything to do that can assist us in any way. He looked
And
at.
we have no evidence that
We do, and
the Exile
we
Lords
do. And the
either.
evidence is in the fact that they are the ruling power in these lands. That is far more than one strange guy
I'm sorry.
who looked at you.
Would you? Sorry, back at your tribe, Rukka. Would you, if you needed to do something important or ask an important question, would you ask the elders of your tribe or some random wandering what was the word for the people didn't have tribes back at home?
Outcasts.
Yeah. Would you ask the elders of your tribe or one random outcast who possibly saw you and looked interested in you?
I probably wouldn't. I was sent out to watch a lot of stuff by myself.
The point is,
Apparently, I was too impetuous and talked a bit too much, so they sent me away a lot.
yes, we're getting the impression why. But the point is, you go to the people who have who are known to have the knowledge and have the control, who have been here a while, who have been doing things. Like
You
if
trust your
if
clan.
we want,
You
yes,
know
absolutely.
your clan. We don't know these people, and you're
We know-
trusting it purely
we
because
know-
they have power that they are
Yeah.
going to be more beneficial to us.
Then somebody
Yes,
who you
that-
don't know who
that's
has
how
anything.
that's how
You don't know what he has at all.
No, but we could ask.
But you are. But this is insanity. The fact that he is a wanted criminal, and you have, if he had slipped you a note saying, "I can help you leave this land," then that is something to go on. If he had shown you some evidence that he has some form of power, then that is something to go on. If he had proved that he is able to avoid detection other than just you thinking he has, that would be something to go on. The fact that we are being followed now suggests to me that he is being followed. There is nothing positive to be gained with no information, and the information that you have is zero. Unfortunately, there is nothing positive to go on and only negative, and the danger is greater than any potential benefit. We must get home. Unfortunately, whether you like it or not, the Exiles and the other clans who have power, who have dominance over these lands, are the way that we can get home, or at least our best chance of getting home. There is no information, absolutely none, to suggest that this person has any information, and the fact that we are being followed and we are being watched, and that you are unaware of this fact, suggests to me that going to meet this member of the Blood Claws, who is rumoured or suggested to have had an implicit hand in the downfall of the ruling people here, is just fraught and perilous beyond any possible thought. It is just asking to be lumped with him and to suffer the fate that he will suffer. He has come back for a purpose, and we've just walked through the door, and he's gone, "You guys." Whether he's trying to offload blame onto other strangers in this city, or he thinks he can use us to do something. Who knows? But there is nothing to suggest that he has
Already
any
said,
ability.
let's not meet him. I just want to leave a note apologising.
That's fine.
I think we also need to find out why we're being followed. And
Yes,
by
that
who.
that seems to be
There are three.
important.
There are three spirit warriors not very far away who are watching us. I don't know what clan they are affiliated with, though. They are either keeping it closely hidden, or my knowledge with the clan markings is not very great, which could easily be both.
If you're not Åvna, if you are not Åvna, can you please make me a will saving throw?
What's will?
A wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Sorry.
Well, that's not good.
Alright. Kridi, can you make me a performance, please?
A performance, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You rolled a 1. Okay, so Åvna's like, we're being watched by 3 spirit warriors. And you all sort of twitch a little bit, but Kridi like looks around, just like looks, sees now that like they've been sort of pointed out, sees them and just is like, huh. And they see you looking at them, and the 3 of them sort of stand up and start walking towards you guys.
Cool.
How long have they been following us?
Since this morning, apparently.
Well, at least
Since-
since we got to see Oliver, at the very least.
So seeing Oliver could have been what tipped them off in the first place.
Or Oliver
And we
sent the
been
information,
okay all along.
possibly, but we don't know. You guys could
No.
have been. You guys could have been getting followed. The thing is, they're
Yes, I
here,
do. Yeah.
and the fact that you can't assume that your friend, and I use that term loosely, is not also being followed.
Okay, so these 3 approach you, and they say, "Are these the mighty northern warriors that we were before?"
Who's asking?
Ah, we are the Sand Steppers. You may have heard of us.
No. But we are very new here.
Ah, well. We also are mighty arena warriors, and we are looking for worthy opponents. Have you found anybody to fight you again in the arena? Are you looking for another match?
The
I mean, I wouldn't be against
organizer
it.
said it would take a while to find somebody of our skill set.
Oh, I'm sorry. And they sort of look at you for a little bit. Oh, indeed, yes. Well,
But
maybe
perhaps,
later, after you have gained some experience. We had heard that you easily defeated those others, and we were thinking that maybe you were more in line with us, but I see that that is not the case. Our apologies. Yes, return after you have gained some experience, and we would look forward to a match from you. Everybody can make insight checks as they walk away. Unless
Yeah, that
you want
seems-
to say something else.
That
Jim.
seems pretty sus. I mean, I'm not going to demand know what the hell why they were following us, but yeah. Okay, well, Åvna, what did you discover?
Yeah. So, Åvna, you think that that is not why they were following you, and it seems like they would have easily been able to sense earlier that you were less far along the path than they were.
well, even if I didn't make that, I was going to suggest, if they truly were arena fighters wanting to fight you, they wouldn't have been skulking in the shadows until they were spotted. They would have approached you with a great deal of bravado and challenged you in front of everybody. No. They were caught spying.
Are we going to? Are we going to and actually get why they wanted to talk, why they were following us before they disappear?
It doesn't matter. It's got to be assumed that it has something to do with your Lord Arok.
Or your information broker. And we're already marked, so if that's the case, then
I'll tell you what, you go see your Lord Arok.
Okay.
So what's happening?
Åvna's just told Rukka
Do we not want to? Do we not want to get chase these guys down and actually see what they were doing?
If they are agents of the Exiles or another clan, do you wish to engage them in combat in the city limits where there are guard posts every 400 yards?
Yeah,
True.
we'd be better off letting them go and trying to slip any potential extra tail that
Absolutely.
might pick up their slack.
Absolutely. Now, if you want to go and see your friend, go and see him. But if we all go, yeah.
I still think it throws doubt on us.
Absolutely.
But I guess we could have plausible deniability.
Of course it does, but Rukka is not going to be gainsayed here, regardless of what common sense would dictate. But the other thing is, it has to be assumed now that we are considered to be at least co-conspirators of a sort with this person. If we split, it makes any possible trailing of us more difficult. It also means that one or two people may be able to get through and speak to him. Especially if the other group are more noticeable.
Yep.
We might be able to have some friends help us create a bit of a distraction too. We made some friends with some street kids who might be willing to have a bit of fun and make some noise while.
I mean, I'm not really a fan of involving kids in dangerous stuff. Especially ones.
Street kids. Not putting them in danger, we're just asking them to be loud and noisy and obnoxious and be kids.
I mean, how do you know they're not going to be in danger?
How good are you at stealthing, Rukka? I know that Afanen is quite expert at it.
I'm not an expert at it, but I wouldn't say that I'm an elephant. A mammoth.
Somebody else
wouldn't know it.
Because any disruption has to be done in such a way that you can make sure that you avoid detection.
Yep.
But you also have to be able to spot if you're being followed.
Yep.
All right. Go find out.
If you are confident.
Go find out what he wants.
When did you agree to meet up with him? When did you ask to meet up with him?
I don't remember what we wrote in the notes. Sorry. I'll find my notes.
In the morning at the gates, outside the gates.
Yep.
Just as a side note, when you are saying I'm not a mammoth, that is true, but you are wearing scale mail.
Yes.
So would like to point out is bad for stealth checks.
I would also suggest that you would try to dress as a local and not carry around stonking great big spears. Do you still have the spear that we got off the you got off the heretic?
Yep.
I
So-
didn't lose it betting on ourselves for the arena.
Then hand it to me, please.
Rukka will hand it over.
This is an obvious and identifiable item. That's one less thing that they can pinpoint you on. And don't wear your mask.
Rukka will take his mask off and
You're probably the
Put
only
it like-
person around here that is wearing a mask that looks anything like that. But
He'll,
dress like the locals if you can.
we are mostly dressed like the locals, aren't we? Like the
We're
sand
just
spiders
the
gave us.
Yeah. You guys are wearing sort of common sand spidery clothes.
So I'll
They're pretty
actually keep
similar.
the mask on for the moment, and I'll lose it along the way.
Okay. Alright.
So that way it's obvious, not as obvious that I'm trying to blend in straight away.
Are Rukka and Afanen going to visit, or is it just Rukka?
I'm going.
All
Okay.
right. So how are you trying to lose this tail, Rukka? Is this more like a disguise check rather than a stealth check, or are you trying to slink your way out the main gate?
So I want to try and find those kids that we played hacky sack with,
Uh-huh.
and try and start playing a game of hacky sack with them again, and convince them that after a little bit of playing, they should make as big a commotion and noise as they can, and then hopefully within that commotion, I'll be able to slip down an alley, take my mask off, and head on the way to the front gate.
Okay, that's fine. Well, if you want to do that, and is anybody else going with Rooker, or is Rooker doing this by himself? Solo?
No,
If
Afanen
If
was going with
Afanen's
him.
coming,
Yeah.
We-
Afanen's going with him?
I-
Alright.
I think Afanen should try and stealth through it and keep an eye out for if I do fail to lose the tail or pick up another tail. So we have a second layer of protection, so to speak.
Alright, so Afanen is not going to take part in that game of hacky sack or anything like that. They're going to go stealth mode now and just be, in case you don't manage to lose the tail, is able to warn you off. Alright. Then I'll have a stealth check from Afanen. Wow. 9. That's horrendously bad. Alright. And what are the other two doing? What is Åvna and Kridi doing while these guys are heading off to do this?
I can think that...
Okay.
Oh, you go for it.
No. I don't have too much, I guess. My thinking was that possibly talking to Amir and attempting. I mean, he is already pretty much on our side, but even if things go sideways, possibly having a link with him would be ideal. Whether depending on how badly it goes, if it goes badly at all. But I'm not sure what we can. I guess what we can offer. Whether we can become part of the sand spiders. I don't know whether he offered us to be part of it at any point, but possibly
Your
that
path
may.
be like compatible with his.
Yeah, exactly. So.
The other thing I was
Alright,
thinking we
and-
could do is make a show of going to the arena. You're a cleric, aren't you? You can cast healing spells.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
the arena pays well for being able to heal.
Are they like always in need, or?
Pretty much. Last 2 days I made nigh on 80 gold.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good then. That would be Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Because we may need money soon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys head off to the arena. Very well. Rukka, can you please make me a diplomacy check? There's going to be a skill challenge, and then I'm going to need you to make a reflex saving throw, and then I'm going to need you to make a what do I want? A performance check. Yeah. So we'll start off with you doing the persuasion.
Persuasion. This is to get the kids to do what I want.
Yep, this is to get the kids in line with what you want. All right, yep, that's a success. All right, can you make me a reflex saving throw?
Dexterity.
Yep.
Yeah, dexterity, sorry. Ooh, that's a fail, so that's 1-1. All right, so you don't really do a good job of portraying the game. You sort of fail, but then can you make me a performance check? That's a success. And can you make me a deception check? Oh, that's a success. Okay, you succeed. Nice. Put that down.
Love it when a plan
Okay.
comes together.
Afanen, can you please make me a perception check? All right. Can you make me a let's go with a dexterity saving throw as you jump from roof to roof in pursuit of Rukka. Oh god. All right, you fail your skill challenge. So you fall into the street behind Rukka as he legs it down the alley, ditching his mask and sort of changing his outfit quickly. You then fall into the alley that he has been running down. And in fact, we'll have you take a little bit of damage for that.
The mask is just kind of like tucked inside the loose sleeves of the clothes, by the way. I'm not leaving it as a trail.
And you take 4 points of damage, Afanen. You're just picking yourself up as a couple of these sort of fit-looking guys come running into the alley and see you picking yourself up, and they just slow down, and one of them like jostles the other one, and they start arguing about something. You can't really hear what they're saying.
Has Rukka gotten away,
Yeah, Rukka's gotten off down the alley. He's
I
away.
I will
They
just
distract.
I will just really slowly get up and play up my injury and be generally making a fuss over myself.
All right. The argument seems to end, and they both go in different directions. One of them sort of tries to get past you, but you're sort of playing up your injury. Can you make me a deception check? Okay, so you're really hamming it up a bit too much, and you can see the person frown. Can you make me a dexterity check? Dexterity saving throw. Okay, so you sort of get in his way, stumble a bit. Oh, my hammy. And he just tries to push through you. So can you make me a Constitution saving throw? Yeah, that's a success. He rebounds, and he demands that you get out of his way. Get out of my way. And can Can you make me a wisdom saving throw? Okay, that's a success. By the time he manages to get past you, Rukka is long gone.
Nice. Good
Is there
recovery.
Is there anything I can slip my sticky fingers into his pockets for?
If you would like to try to do that, you certainly, as you're handling him, you can attempt to do that. It's going to be difficult because you're sort of like getting in his way as well at the same time. So it'll be difficult to get anything good, but you may be able to get something. Yep, you can make a sleight of hand check. What'd you get? 10. Okay, you don't manage to get anything off him, but he also doesn't notice you trying to rob him.
No.
You sort of slip your hands inside and stuff, but you don't manage to grab onto anything properly. You're just a little bit concerned that he'll notice you doing it. And then he's away. All right, Rukka, you make it to the front gate alone. You've separated from everybody else, and you sort of come outside the city gate, and there's just the regular sort of people coming in. You can see there's a lot of work going on down by the piers, and make me a perception check. 19. Okay. So just sort of suddenly, there is a person just in front of you. You don't know where they came from. They're just suddenly there.
Yep.
Hello. You wish to meet me?
Hi. Yeah, I was just
Do they
wondering.
look like,
They are wearing incredibly flamboyant, floral patterned spiritual robes. They've got long, swept back blonde hair, an incredibly chiseled jaw. They're pretty, you'd say, big, but not like massive. They're just a large sort of guy. Yeah, pretty well built, but not are they as well built as you? Let me have a look.
Don't forget to get down on one knee when you propose.
They're a bit more slender than you are, Rukka, but about the same height. Mm-hmm.
I was initially just kind of wondering why you were watching us, but I've since discovered who you are, and may have accidentally alerted people to you being here.
Oh, that's fine. He has a huge smile. It shows a disproportionate amount of teeth. It's just a little bit strange. Looks kind of vicious, actually. Oh, I don't mind. The Exiles. I gave them that name.
I heard.
Anyway. It just seems that you're a most interesting group. I don't believe that you should be here. And that fascinates me. Things that are this strange, they always bear looking into. That'll make sense later.
We're actually trying to get home at the moment, and my friends thought that talking to you would be a bad idea because we'd get in trouble with the Exiles, but I thought you might know a way to get home, and I thought, why trust the Exiles when we don't know them? They said, why trust you when I don't know you? And I said, but we don't know anyone, so why should we trust anybody? So why should I at least talk to you?
The way to get anything in this world is with power. So I think a little bit of trouble will do you good. A little bit of trouble. You should probably leave town for a while, though.
Well, we were going to go monster
yeah.
hunting for a little bit. Would that be long enough
monster hunting's fun. Oh, yeah, I think that'd be great.
Okay.
I
Would that get us enough power that you think as well?
I don't think that I'd be interested in your power unless you were able to meet me. You'd need to gain the power that I have, and that's almost impossible here. You'd have to venture into the labyrinth, or maybe if you beat the arena, maybe then. But nobody here has rivaled my power in a long time. But you are certainly interesting. If you manage to find your way into the Empire, I'd be very interested to meet you there. Yes, I just came down here because, well, there's an item that, well, maybe you'll find out about it. If you do manage to procure something, a spear, it's a very nice spear, can do some interesting things. If you do manage to acquire it, I'll find you. Don't worry about it.
What does the spear look like?
It's sort of got a coral ending. Yeah, it's like it's like a spiral of coral. Sort of like a drill spear.
Right.
You would know if you saw it. It's vastly beyond any power that's in the wastelands. It's a true lordly weapon.
Okay.
Mhm.
But get out of town till we have a little bit more power, is what you're saying.
Oh, I just think it would be good for you to do that. Obviously, the path is always forward, and I sense that for you, the best way is action. Don't you just find? There's a lot of stuffy people that like to sit around and
read books and go to libraries.
yeah.
Hmm.
Where's the fun in that?
I know, right?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
just smiling the entire time.
Well, thanks for meeting me. I'll be glad to say that. Tell my friends that you didn't want to kill us or get us in trouble.
Mm.
And I'm sure we'll see you again once we find your spear.
Indeed. It was your pleasure. Until we meet again.
Until then.
You didn't give him the ring.
Make a perception check.
Don't give him the ring.
You're not there.
Okay,
I know.
so
I'm aware.
you reach for the ring, and he's gone. He just disappears. You like looked away for a millisecond. He's gone. Maybe he was never there at all.
Maybe not. Maybe it's
I like that
a mirage.
we still have only had Rukka interact with this guy.
Yep. Look,
That's the best
Kridi
bit about it.
Kridi is entirely still kind of believing this is just a hallucination of some kind, or someone's tricking Rukka into thinking that this person's actually here. But
So
whatever.
Rukka's going to go back into the town and go to a privy. And when he's inside the privy, he'll put his mask back on and then head back out and look for his friends.
All right, great. Okay, you guys have gone to the arena. By the time Rukka manages to meet back up with you again, Rukka, can you roll me a d8? Actually, make me a perception check and a persuasion check. Okay, and persuasion. Excellent. Okay, you can roll me a d8 minus. No, we'll just go with d8. Yep. Roll me a d8. All right. So it takes about 2 hours for you to work out where they are, and it's about 2 hours across town. So yep, we'll just go with 4 hours. So you spent half the day at the arena, you two.
Mhm.
Let me see if they had enough combat to fill you out. How much healing can Kridi do? How much healing are you willing to use at the arena?
I mean, I have how many spells?
It's how much you're willing to use. Just keep
Yeah, yeah.
rolling me dice and tell me when you're done healing, because
Okay.
they
That it's in demand.
it is in demand. There's 105 points of damage that you guys can heal between you, if you want to.
Sure. Yep, easy enough then. Let's see, can I... Is upcasting built into the things or no?
It should be.
It is.
Oh, yes, you can. Excellent. Yep, excellent. Cool, okay. So do you want me to roll the damage or just tell you how many I'm using?
Roll the damage, because
Healing,
it'll depend
healing,
on how
not
much.
damaging. This one's no
Yeah, it'll depend on how much Åvna uses as
Good
well.
bra.
Is all.
Yep.
hmm
So... Well, that was...
So that's 12. Yep.
Wait, why did... Oh, right, yeah,
Wait.
because it adds... Okay, that makes sense, yes.
So 12.
That's a weird way of doing it. Why do they
It's-
separate?
It is.
It's stupid.
Yep, cool, okay.
It's so confusing.
We're all agreed.
That
It's
one.
weird.
That one. That one. And then I think I'll just keep, I'll do one more second level one too. I'll just keep a few spells just in case.
Cool. I will.
Okay, so you about healed half of the damage. All right.
That's 3 first level spells. And
Mhm.
then, what's that, 15, 30, 15, 27. I'll then cast. That's another 20.
Nice.
That's
Well, that's a good roll.
Yep, sets up to 47. I'll do it another time. That's another 13.
Okay.
So
That's
59.
all the healing that there is able to be done.
Cool. Yep. So three.
We actually
spent-
heal 54 as a side note, because there's just no more healing to do.
Cool.
All right. So you guys get paid 25 gold and 27 gold, respectively. Spirit coins.
Which is which?
You can have 27. Okay.
Åvna gets the 27 because she did more healing.
Yep. Cool. That's fine. That's all right. You just said you guys get it, and we weren't sure which.
Yep. Sorry. 25 and 27 respectively. That mean in order. That's fine. Whatever.
Yep. Cool.
Yes.
Awesome. Yep.
Pretty first.
Sweet.
Cool.
And then Rukka sort of meets up with you.
Mhm.
And Afanen's actually been there almost the whole time. You just didn't notice. Because
Can I be?
I'm just
Yes.
assuming that Afanen is just like watching.
Stealth mode.
That's successful.
Still in
Successful
stealth mode.
stealth mode.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I am the shadow.
I don't pay attention anyway. Cool.
So I met him, guys.
Mm-hmm.
He
What
doesn't
was
care.
he like?
He smiled creepily an awful lot.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
It wasn't
sounds good.
creepy. Oh well, that's fine. That's up to you to interpret. Never mind.
There was far too many teeth in his mouth. You said that's creepy.
Okay, it was vicious, is how I described
Vicious,
it very well.
And He didn't care that he might be getting followed. He seemed to think that wasn't an issue at all. He thinks that power is the only way to get out of here and suggested that we get some more power for ourselves outside of town for a few days.
And what does he want?
He said he was interested in a spear made out of coral and that he would meet us again when we find that spear.
Of course.
But he was
Yeah,
fine.
this guy seems real dodgy.
I
I lost the tail. No one saw me talking to him.
Okay.
He didn't dob us in. He didn't want us to go on some quest.
Here's your
He
spear
just
back.
said, thank you, that there's a spear that he's interested in and it holds an immense amount of power.
And you said, of course, we'll get it for you.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we'll find it anyway. If we're doing lots of stuff around town, then I didn't say we'd get it. I just said, okay.
What if it's in the hands of a lord of the city?
Well, we don't have
Rukka's
to get
read some adventure stories, okay? He knows how this works. You're the best 15-year-old. I actually love it. It's so spot on. It's just, yep.
He
I'm
seemed
sure
to
we'll come across
understand
You think you're a Hardy
how
brother? Are you Frank or Joe?
seemed to understand. I never read them. I can't say.
Really? You never read the Hardy Brothers? Oh, estimation has decreased.
He seemed to know that we get power through doing things that we're not telling people that we get power through doing things. And his philosophy on life kind of really fits in with my patrons, the scary blue fire paladin guy.
He
About
really
just
sounds like he could be a used chariot salesman.
going forward and trusting your gut, because that's what my patron keeps telling me to do. Go forward, trust your gut.
Of course. Of course. All right.
And did you give him the ring?
I didn't. I reached for the ring and he disappeared. Like a
No. Oh, you must be scared of commitment. Or maybe just scared of you.
Or
That
you
sound, that's no problem.
give an item to someone like that and can scry through it. So
Maybe because it's an Afanen ring, I need to just sneakily put it on his finger at night.
Wow, harsh. You hear that, Afanen?
Crying.
It's okay, you're in the shadows. No one can see you crying.
So creepy is apt.
Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back.
Okay.
So what is the plan, Sam? Where he just told you find a spear for me and then he left?
No, he just said that if we found a spear that looks like this, he would see us again.
And did he tell you that he can get us out of here?
No, he said that the only way to go forward is to not go backwards and to gain power.
Yeah,
And he heavily implied that we gain power the way we gain power.
Everybody gains power through lots of ways. And to gain
Not
power
the
is
way
also
we.
seeking patronage or getting a benefactor of the most powerful people in the land is not gaining power?
No, the impression that I got was that he felt that our best path forward was to gain our mana power in the manner in which we gain our mana power.
Yeah, which is what we're going to do.
Yeah, and that's what I said.
Yeah, but we
He
were
also
going to
said-
do that anyway, and we were going to do that and also try to curry favor with the people in the political power.
But we can still do that. We haven't lost anything.
Well, that we know
What we
of.
have gained is acknowledgement that we're on the right path.
From whom? What authority does he have?
from someone who's obviously powerful enough that he doesn't care that the Exile Lords know he's here.
Or he just says that and he's, much better at hiding it than you. Doesn't matter. We'll do what we were going to do.
Well, my patron wants me to follow my gut. That's what he tells me in my dreams. That's what I'm doing.
Bacon then.
Bacon sounds fantastic and much better than that bean stuff that we had for breakfast.
That was pretty disgusting.
It was.
So you were
It was
there.
kind of bland and just like
You were there with
mud.
Rukka Afanen?
I fell.
You fell. So you weren't there.
Shake head. Wipe tears.
You can actually see that there's like a few scrapes down Afanen's leg.
Okay. So you did not see this person, you did not witness the exchange with Rukka. It was just he and him.
Shake head.
Okay. That's fine. What is our plan going forward? I have these two writs. The one that we know of a location is the Lonely Wood, the Giant Cobra. Do we go there? And then potentially also swing up to Hollow Tomb? Or do we go up to Hollow Tomb and swing out to Lonely Wood? Or do we go somewhere else? There are lots of other writs available. These were the two that I thought were most useful at the time, and probably closer than others. The needles had the ones for the monsters, but the needles takes us closer to the pit and the blood knives, and it is pretty hard to navigate through the needles without knowledge, from my understanding.
I think the snake sounds like a good idea because that will help ingratiate ourselves from protecting.
Absolutely. It is, what I understand, it is a monster that has caused concern for some time, but nobody has managed to slay it. All we need to do is, once we've killed it, we need to bring back some kind of proof that it has been killed, whether that is a body or the spirit figment. That doesn't matter. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, we can do that.
300 gold.
Sounds good. And if we spend a little bit of time away from town, then that's also good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to draw me how you're going to get there on the map?
I think we head to Deepwater first, at the very least, because we'll probably want to replenish our supplies, and we can do so there, get some more food and water.
Deepwater, then head to freshwater and up.
Yeah, we can do that. Or we can go up to Hollow Tomb and across.
But there was other stuff at Hollow Tomb.
So the Blood Knives have apparently been investigating Hollow Tomb, and that has got the Exiles concerned, and has got many people concerned, but the Exiles want the Blood Knives eradicated, which is why they have bounties upon their heads, all of them. And there are 13 of the Blood Knives. So if we head to Hollow Tomb, then we could possibly also find out what's going on with them, or we may not have the power to deal with the Blood Knives at the moment. There is no writ for Hollow Tomb. It is just a standing concern that the city, the Exiles, and the authorities have, as well as the other clans, because nobody likes the Blood Knives.
Well, we can see the deal with the snake, and then head back to Hollow Tomb as a drop-off point before.
We can do that.
That seems like a...
You want to head that direction? That's fine. I'm all
I mean,
for
I
that.
Kridi might have something to say.
Does Afanen have anything to say? Since Kridi isn't here yet?
Not really.
Ready. I'm back. I see arrows.
Mm-hmm. They're talking about the path to take to go
And
to
an-
Lonely Wood.
And an excellent, expertly drawn snake.
It's pretty good, actually.
I think it's pretty good.
Who was that done by?
I'm
That was
assuming it was
Rukka's
Rukka.
beautiful artwork.
Excellent.
It's pretty good though.
So are we in agreement that we need to that we're going to leave town for a bit?
Yes, everybody's
I
in
think
agreement.
that's-
So that it's just deciding where you're going first and what you're doing.
So it was decided that of the two routes I have, going to Lonely Wood is probably the best bet. The other thing is we might find giant scorpions at any time on the trip.
Yeah.
So that's just something bringing back their stingers. So obviously going there. The other thing is you can all go to one of the guard posts if you want and see if there's any other routes. All we have to do is once we've completed the task, take the proof of completion back to one of these guard posts to be provided with the reward for successful completion. So the heading to the Hollow Tomb after the snake was because of the Blood Knives, who are investigating the Hollow Tomb, and everybody basically hates the Blood Knives, which is why there is a standing bounty upon them. Obviously, but we may not be tough enough to deal with the Blood Knives yet, but we could possibly also investigate it. So that was why it was go deep water, west, north, and then back to Hollow Tomb.
So you on board with that, Kridi?
How are we going to transport stuff?
What do we need to transport?
Like, if we're going to bring back evidence that we've killed things, we surely add all the scorpion tails. Like, how are we going to bring...
Yep, we only need the stingers, so yes, we probably need to either get some large sacks, or I don't think we should take an animal, or maybe we could take a single animal, a camel, or something like that. But I have no experience handling.
They
an
look
animal.
fun to ride.
I have no experience.
Are they
handling an animal
dromedaries
like
or are they?
Well, I've got +5 animal handling because I'm wise. You should have listened to me.
Are they
I'm
single or
wise.
are they single or double humped camels?
Quadruple.
Single.
Oh, okay, that seems like less fun to ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just concerned about how we're going to get this stuff back, because like if we're able to just carry it back, then that's fine. But it's whether we wanted anything in particular, because it seemed like, I guess the other thing is, like, are we? I guess we're confident we're able to travel on our own, right? Like, obviously we were slow with the caravan before, but like we can. Are we confident that we can carry enough supplies and stuff to actually?
Yeah. Deepwater's about a day's away if you go really hard.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's not too bad then.
On foot.
Yep.
Yep.
Do we need any, like, these outlying settlements and stuff? Are they like controlled by the sand spiders? Like, what are they managed by someone, or are they controlled by the what's the names? The
Every clan
Exiles.
sort of will have like a little bit of a presence in them. Not
Okay,
the
cool.
Exiles. The other clans. So there'll probably be somebody belonging to the Rookers, someone belonging to the Fissures, maybe someone from the Sand Spiders, not necessarily.
So I just put down there each square equals 10 miles. That's what I believe you told me.
Yep, that's
last
correct.
time. Yep.
Yeah, okay, cool. So
Oh,
we could
sorry. 10 miles. Yeah, so it'll take you 2 days, sorry, to get to Deepwater.
So we need swags.
I mean, didn't you bring stuff like that already, or no? Like a blanket and stuff. Like, I mean, this is what we stuff brought out for our initial exploration up to the up to the mountain.
I still have the centipede fat block.
Like a tent might be more useful to us, a shade tent as opposed to a like insulating type tent that we would have used in those areas. Maybe.
Yeah.
We do need something like that, possibly, but that means we probably also need an animal.
Yeah, it depends. It depends how light we want to go.
Oh, what did the sand spiders sleep in on the caravan?
Leap in.
Yeah, because it took us, however long it took us, they would have
What kind
slept.
of shelter were they using? They were using
Yeah.
tents.
They generally,
they?
were using tents. Well, yeah, tents and big tents as well. So because they
Pavilions?
had like some sand barges, they would like hang massive sheets off the side of them as well. So yeah, but effectively tenting.
Do we wish to buy or see what the cost would be for a beast of burden? If we take a beast of burden, we're going to need to worry about food for it.
Camel 75 gold.
I think we could probably could we get tents that we could carry ourselves? I think that shouldn't be too difficult, right?
Yeah, we could get a tent.
Leave our cold weather camping stuff with the sand spiders in town. I'm sure they'll look after it for us. Yeah, wouldn't they?
I mean, we could ask definitely, but I assume they wouldn't have a problem with it.
Until they leave the city?
Well, don't they have a permanent setup? Isn't that right, Aaron? Don't they have like a permanent spot in the city that even though
Yeah, they
maybe
do. There's like a little
they're
sand
members.
spider enclave. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they might not many of them might be there at a point. There's always going to be some at least still around there.
That's fine.
Mhm.
Yep.
Do you want to buy
Yeah,
stuff
cool.
from them?
I
mean,
wanted to
they'll
leave
probably.
stuff.
Yeah, both. I mean, I think buying stuff through them would be probably ideal, simply because it just strengthens the connections to them. Blah blah blah.
The sand spiders do seem to be the most neutral and, I guess you'd say, non-combative of the clans.
Yeah.
If we're going to align ourselves with anyone, then they are probably least likely to cause us consternation and to devalue any other alliances that we may make.
Indeed, and they have already helped us out as we have helped them out.
Mm-hmm.
So, cool. Yep, let's do that then. Yeah, and I think for now, if we can avoid getting an animal, I think traveling lighter and quicker is probably in our better interests.
That said, you mentioned this Lord Arok, or at least description of him, to Amir, didn't you?
Yes.
I believe so. Yeah.
And he told you that he was an enemy of the Exiles.
Yes.
Yes. And was best not to mention him to the Exiles.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be on par with what we've heard from other people.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I'm just trying to determine if knowledge of him has been forthcoming from somewhere, where it may have come from.
Maybe Amir knows him and is plotting with him to overtake the Exiles. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That
We need to
you're
avoid,
awfully good at making assumptions, aren't you, Rukka?
we need to avoid political entanglements of a land and a people we know nothing about. Let's go get this snake.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So you head over to the Sand Spiders enclave, and they welcome you in. Carlos is like, "Oh, my friends, what are you looking for today?" How can I help you? Do you wish to see a mirror?
Um,
Not in
we were
this case.
hoping to get some travel equipment, like a couple of tents, maybe, or a tent that we could fit in, and then store
Ah.
our winter tents here with you guys till we get back. We're gonna go hunt some giant snakes.
Oh. I'm sorry, are you hunting in the Lonely Wood?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well. Best be prepared. So you're looking for you wish to store some gear with us? That's fine. Um obviously we can hold your stuff for you. And you're looking for a couple of tents, yeah, no problem. And a beast of burden, you say, a camel. Yes? These are the things you're looking for?
If possible, yes.
Excellent.
Do we want a camel or not want a camel?
If we have to bring something back, we may need
How
to
much does a camel eat?
Oh,
Does it eat a lot?
it eats a bit. If you can, there'll be some food around in the waste that it can probably munch on if you're not going too hard. Otherwise, you'll need to carry some feed with you. But yeah, it's pretty cheap to feed a camel. This is the best place to buy feed for them. In the waste, Dragon Teeth. So if you do want to buy some feed,
How much would a camel and some feed for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
55 spirit coins.
All told?
Yes, all told. And if you want 2 tents, then it'll be 59 spirit coins.
2 tents probably a good idea.
We can have Team Sensible and Team Gut. So
I mean, boys
Mhm.
and girls.
59.
Yes.
Was it 59 all up?
Yes, 59 all up.
Alright, I'll pay for that.
Yeah, you seem to have made a lot of money. I'm happy to pitch in a bit if you want to.
That's all right. I also spent a lot of money as well, but that's fine. I still got 55 gold.
Cool.
Look at you all employed and responsible.
It's called wisdom.
hmm
I have it in bucket
All right,
lists.
so that doesn't take you much time at all, if that's all you're looking to buy here.
I think. I guess we need some rations. Would be the only other thing.
Yes, we
No.
need to get that, and we need to get a few water skins,
hmm
because we'll probably be using at least 1 water skin per day, and it's 2 days from Dragon Teeth to deep water, and then who
Yeah,
knows
okay.
how long afterwards we're going to go without. I can create water actually,
Rations
yes,
cost 5 silver
I can.
pieces a
I
day.
can do that too.
so I think we both need to prepare it, because if something happens to one of us, we need to have someone
Yeah,
able to create it. But we should have.
But we can. The thing is, only one of us actually has to do it because 10 gallons is a lot of water.
Absolutely, but I said both of us prepare it just in case.
Yeah. Yep.
But we can do it day by day.
And is there any secrets, Carlos, you reckon, to killing snakes?
Oh well, you could buy
Some snake oil.
you could buy some potions of resist poison. It's probably pretty handy. If it's the poisonous kind, I don't know. Nobody ever returns from fighting the Viper of the Lonely Woods, so maybe it's not poisonous at all. Maybe it's just a really big constrictor. I recommend chopping its head off. Yeah,
The writ
it's a
I
good
have
way to kill
says it's a
snake.
giant cobra.
Giant cobra. Yeah, I don't know how they got that information, although people have seen it sometimes and escaped. But
I know
what
nothing.
actual type of snake it is, who knows?
I know nothing about that type of snake. They don't. There's none of them around where we come from.
Ah, Well, they're normally poisonous, so maybe resist poison. Yeah, we can sell those to you. A potion of resist poison, if you have
That sounds good.
if you have the money.
Yep. Cool.
All right.
Rations, water, resist poison. Sounds good.
Okay. Resist poison potions will cost you 50 gold for a resist poison.
Cool. I can afford to buy one. I will pay that now.
I think we should carry just the one. Do we have resist poison or negate poison? Is it going to be a proactive or a reactive potion?
You need to use it in advance.
Less useful. That's all right.
I mean, if we're gonna go, we know when we enter it'll be fine. So possibly.
Yeah, but it's not.
We can just drink it. We can
only-
drink it as we go into the fight, essentially.
We all can't drink it, so therefore it is less useful because it is something you drink before it. That's why a reactive one is better, because if someone gets bitten and poisoned, you can use it to help them. But this way we've got to guess who's going to get bitten and poisoned.
I mean,
I'll give you 3 guesses.
yeah, I was gonna say
I don't know, I get hit a lot as well.
we could buy more than one.
I want to hold on to some coins. We're going to deep water, we may need to purchase something there. Or we may need to purchase something on our way back. I have 55 gold left, or 55 spirit coins left.
In total?
In total.
I have... It's the platinum's 10, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
so,
platinum is
so
10.
I spent
So
all
I
my
have
platinum.
114.
Yep. Cool. See, I spent all my platinum to get this map.
Yep.
You do know, you like looking at this poison resistance potion, you do realize that Carlos is like selling to you at cost.
Yeah.
There's like no markup.
I know, I understand he's... I mean, the value of the camel was vastly lower as well, so there's no problem there. It's more along the lines of what can we afford and how useful is it going to be.
Kridi is happy to buy one, regardless of anything else. Kridi will buy one.
Does Afanen or Rukka have any platinum? You guys should have some of it.
I have
2.
I have 10.
10 platinum.
Right. Yes.
Been holding out. That's
Maybe I shouldn't have told you that.
Afanen's been picking stuff up. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Like if if you want to get another potion, that might be really handy having 2.
I trust Afanen as much as Lenza trusts Minerva.
Excellent. Cool. But I'm also going to add a... Is it just a lightweight tent?
They weigh 20 pounds.
I guess.
We've got the
I guess you should carry that then. Yeah, that's true. Never mind,
You just put them on the camel. Yeah, that's what the camel's for.
That's right.
Yeah, cool, fair.
Camel.
Camel can carry 480 pounds.
Yep, I'm getting a camel. It's in my inventory now. Oh,
cool.
Are you sure you want to turn this character into a camel? No, cancel.
Oh dear.
That was... I can't drag camel into my character sheet then. Let me just put down...
I'm going to get... So what for rations and water skins, how much is that going to cost us to get enough for our journey?
Okay, so rations are 5 silver pieces a day, so it depends how many you want to buy. And you can buy them at 5 silver pieces a day from these guys.
Yeah,
no problem.
I guess I'll get 10. That seems like good enough. They weigh 2 each?
That's correct.
Yep, cool.
To buy 10, how many gold is that?
5.
Good. Thank you for the mathematics.
No problem.
Is there anything else we want to put on Joe Camel?
Why?
So 5 is half a platinum, yeah?
At least you didn't call him Toe, so I guess I have to be happy for that. Joe Camel. Joe Camel's good though. I like
Oh,
it.
okay, right. You don't need to adjust the weight of thing. It'll calculate it automatically when how many you have.
Mhm.
Because like my total weight went from 83 to like 200 something because I changed my rations weight to 20, thinking, oh yeah, it'll be 20 in total. But no, it means each of my now 10's rations weighs 20, and I was like,
It automatically
yes,
multiplies
bad.
cell A and cell
Yep.
C.
Okay,
together.
that's good. Awesome.
Yeah. I'll grab 10 as well.
So how
All
much?
right.
How much were the rations each?
5
silver.
silver.
Okay.
And
Can
I
I
want
get some
probably.
more arrows?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you how much arrows.
We can grab a whole bunch of arrows and put them on Joe Camel as well.
Yep, that's true.
So you can have a veritable armory if you wish.
20 arrows cost a gold piece.
Well, I'll buy like 20 for me and 20 for Joe Camel.
Cool.
Yeah, sure.
I already have a potion of poison resist.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Well, you
Some
can keep that.
There was one given out by Amir earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That is correct. It's what their clan is known for. So actually, he was like, "Oh, you're going to go fight a snake?" You say, "Oh, interesting. We happen to be the
You're
poison
putting
clan."
things
Oh,
on the camel.
Yep, we can put things on the camel. You tell me what you want to put on, and I'll put it on there. By the way, I just realised. Let me just edit that. Go away. Go away. Let me edit it. All right. I've got 0 point wrong numbers. I have 4 healing potion components that I can make. How long would it take me to make a healing potion? And is it an all-day thing?
No, it's like 2 hours. So you can do it after, like when you're making camp. So if you do that instead of like setting up camp
Mhm.
or cooking,
Sure.
okay. Everybody gets a at camp activity.
Okay, that's cool. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Could I possibly get a chain shirt?
can you afford one?
Is it 50 gold?
I don't know. It's whatever the standard cost is. Let me look.
Yeah, 50 gold. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
just
then
looking
yes.
at the
Yes, it
standard
is.
cost.
Yes, absolutely. They have those here. They don't make them like exceptionally well. The fishers make better ones, but yeah, they have a chain shirt that they can sell you.
Yes, I think I might grab that just to bump up my armor a bit because I'm feeling a bit lightly armored in my leather armor.
Okay, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, they also sell scale mail. Yeah, they've got all kinds of stuff.
Cool. Yep,
I'm-
I'll get that then.
I'm wearing hide
Banded.
armor. Hide armor. Does that allow a dexterity bonus?
Yes,
It
that's
does
medium.
too,
All medium
I believe.
armor allows a dexterity max of 2.
Okay, so why is mine not working? My AC is not working. That's right. I'll sort that out.
Your AC should be 14 if you have a dex of 2.
My AC should be 16 because I have a shield.
Okay, with shield, yeah, so 16 with a shield, 14 without.
So I've got to work out why it is not adding it up. That's all good.
Maybe this shield isn't equipped. Sometimes it does that.
Maybe let's have a look.
Has issues with equipping shields.
Shield is
not gonna
equipped, but I will re-equip it. Yeah, and by unchecking and checking shield, it is up to my AC to 16. There you go.
Yeah, it has an issue with shields.
All good. Okay, so rations. Let me 5 silvers a day. So if I
Let me
spend,
change that. Yeah.
we want at least probably 12 days worth, or not 10 days worth of rations. I think I've got good berry, and we might be able to eat snake.
Yeah, you can supplement that with that.
Yep.
Is there a way we actually adjust our armor stat, or is it just sort of do automatically?
Buy what you have equipped will do it automatically. It should.
As in the item name, or like, is there a way to actually equip things properly?
If you there's the little eye icon next to the weight of the thing.
Then you can
Okay.
select
that,
equip.
and then you can select equip.
Does anyone else
So
wish to
my
put something on Joe
wasn't-
Camel? Sorry, I talked over the top of you.
Oh,
I put
That's
20
fine.
arrows on him.
Yep, I've got them down.
Did you guys want me to buy some kind of potion as well?
It's up to you.
if you want.
I'm planning to make 4 healing potions, which I will then give us 1 each.
How much
I
is
might
the
put my backpack and all of my other stuff that's in the backpack on the camel.
Yeah, sure. I'll put Rukka's backpack on the camel.
There's no point actually carrying my rations and extra clothes and all that sort of stuff. It may as well go in.
Yeah, I bought 10
What is
days
it?
worth of rations. I've got 5 in my backpack and 5 on Joe Camel. How heavy is your backpack and all its stuff?
It is. Like 9 pounds.
9 pounds. That's pretty light.
14.
Since 14, because each day worth of rations is 2. I'm going to put
Then it's got 20, so 35, if you're including the rations, which for some reason my sheet isn't giving me the extra weight for. It just says 2, even though I have 10 of them.
fair enough. Right, so is that cool. I'm going to put my hunting trap on Joe Camel. Which is a chunky 25 pounds.
Kridi
Okay.
also has like some stuff to make potions of healing. Just saying. On their character sheet, anyway.
Cool, so I think it's the herbalism kit that allows me to make them. Proficiency in it.
Yes,
I've got some
that just
crushed mana
makes it
crystals.
easier. I just mean he's got crushed mana crystals. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm happy to give those out to people if they want to use them. Because although I guess I've got a good Arcana. How do you actually use them? Is it like Arcana rolls, isn't it?
Oh, you know what?
Or-
Proficiency. Hang on. Proficiency with this kit allows me to create antitoxin, which is exactly what I want. Not the potions of resist poison, but antitoxin, which I would assume is from its name. Oh no, it's just. Oh no, it gives you advantage on saving throws against poison for 1 hour. Alright, so maybe that's similar to the potion of resist poison. How would I go about obtaining some ingredients to make antitoxin?
You could buy them from these guys. Actually, they'll
Yep.
sell you stuff for antitoxin.
How much will the ingredients cost?
Make me a persuasion check.
No. Rukka, can you make me a persuasion check?
You're like, buy me some stuff for antitoxin.
This is what I
Rukka.
need. Here's a list of ingredients.
I mean, I could, but you know, should I? Should we trust
you're-
these people?
You're going to use it.
That's fine. I'll make this test if you really want.
I don't know. Rukka will just make a snarky, snide, sulky point and then go do it.
So your antitoxin is actually going to be hypertoxin.
Antitoxin. Okay, yeah, that's incredibly successful. They'll take 25 gold from you, Rukka, and they will give you enough for 2 antitoxin potions.
Okay. Can you hand them to and get paid from Åvna? Because I don't have that money, and she's the one that wants.
I'll give the 25 gold. Just as a matter of curiosity, this is what my persuasion would have been. Fucking use that potion stuff, would you, bitch?
Yep. Well, would have been 25 gold pieces each for you.
Cool, I've spent 25 gold, and I will now put down components for antitoxin.
×2.
Yep.
All right. So, are you guys done shopping, or?
I think so.
I think I'm
Kridi's
good.
carrying a lot of stuff.
Was that sorry?
I was just saying Kridi's carrying a lot of stuff.
Can put some on Joe Camel if you want. Joe Camel is currently carrying 2 tents, 20 arrows, 5 days worth of rations, Rukka's backpack, and a hunting trap. Considering that Joe Camel can carry 480 pounds, he is spring chicken light.
Yeah, it's fine. Rukka's not over. I mean, Kridi's not over.
He's not overweight. Yeah, no. I just have a lot of stuff.
She's got some stuff.
I mean, it's not much of it's heavy.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm going to put my cooking pot on Joe Camel as well.
Does anyone in the Sand Spiders have a party hat?
What do you mean by party hat? Like a hat
Like a
to
little
party in?
conical hat. Little conical hat with maybe some tassels and just a little chin strap like you have for a kid's life day celebration.
Roll a luck check for me. Just a D20 straight up luck check. How much time are you going to spend trying to find this hat?
Oh, I'm just going to ask Carlos or whoever it is that we're talking to.
Carl says, I don't really think no.
What about a fez?
A fez? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, you can get a fez.
I have like an old beat up fez that someone doesn't want anymore.
Sure. Carlos is like, here you go. You can have my old fez from a long time ago.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to pop it on the camera.
Excellent. Needs a chin strap. All right. Do you guys head out of town? Done shopping?
I think we have.
Yes.
Is everyone happy with that?
Yep, I think I'm good to go.
Cool. All right, so your first day is completely uneventful, but you've already spent quite a bit of time in town before you've left, and so by the time you make your 20 miles, it's pretty late in the afternoon. You don't really feel like doing anything else apart from, bedding down so you can get an early rise on the next day.
Cool.
Yep. So I won't give you camp time this day. All right, and the next day... we'll bring you to.
So yep. I was just going to say, I'll learn if you want the create food and water.
Create food and water. Isn't that's a high level spell, isn't it?
What's that? What's high level spell? Sorry.
Create food and water is a 3rd level spell.
It's a 1st level spell for me. Create or destroy water, 1st level spell.
Oh, sorry, that's not food. Sorry, I thought you said food.
Did I? Sorry. No, we don't need
yes,
food.
No, I'll prepare that too, obviously.
Cool. Sorry, I must admit, said food or water just out of habit.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, so the next day you journey, and sort of near the end of the day, you approach deep water, The first one to notice any. Oh, and of course, Afanen, you are back on full HP.
Yay!
Update you because you have healed. Okay, as you approach Deepwater, you start sensing from a fair distance away that something is wrong, and Åvna, you can see weird amounts of smoke rising, and you can actually sense like spiritual disturbance. Something massive has happened in town. It's actually giving off sort of an aura of danger that you can sense, and as you all approach, you all start to pick up on it.
I named this Alderon. Alright.
Mhm.
I think, yeah, well, I'll alert everybody to the situation clearly. And yes, have my bow in hand.
Anybody else doing anything? You're all
I
sensing
guess-
it by
Yeah, I guess just get armed, ready to go. Quarterstaff in one hand, other hand ready to do magic if needed.
Yep, sword and boarded up.
Although,
all right.
Yeah,
Uh,
get out my
just-
bow.
Yep. All right. Okay. So I'll just move you to the map. Okay. Sort of come up on Deepwater, and as you sort of reach here, you can see into this building, and you can see sort of blood pooling and sprayed across the walls in here. Wait, let me just shift you to where you guys are on the map. Everybody see yourself?
Yep.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay, good. Yeah, so there's blood sort of sprayed across the walls in here, and you can see it sort of pooling a bit on the floor. These are windows, as a side note. Yeah, and you can hear some sort of sounds from ahead in the town. More centrally. Something's going on.
lovely.
Should we
Can't really make out the words, but you can hear sort of some grunts and barked orders. Or maybe, get that!
Okay.
should we have a look
we might-
inside that window?
If we're actually this close to the town rather than a ways off, I will have a spear in hand rather than a bow, spear and shield.
Okay. We'll actually go to initiative, because you can hear the sounds of people doing stuff, so we'll take your turns in turns, even if you just decide to talk on your turns, that's fine. Just need Kridi.
Uh, there is a way to do that, isn't there?
Select your token.
And then, yeah,
Shift
actually,
double click, and then
yeah,
on
then
the
it's
character
actually
sheet.
on the character sheet. Yep, sorry.
Yep.
Cool.
Ooh. All right. So the first person to act is Kridi.
Who promptly delays.
So yeah, what we're approaching, is this like the outskirts of a town, or just like of a house? Like, what are we actually approaching?
Yeah, it's so Deepwater is like a very small, sort of spread out community. Less than 1,000 people.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's no wall around the town or anything. It's kind of just
Nope.
you walk up to it and there's a bunch of buildings and tents and stuff.
Yep, that's it exactly. You're
Cool,
sort of you've gone through like a few of the tents, and you haven't encountered anybody, and you've come to sort of the more structured buildings at the center, and that's when you're first starting to hear like the sounds of stuff going on. You've had this disquieted feeling for a while though, and
Yep.
this is the first time you've seen like blood spray is inside this
And
building.
actual evidence of something going down. Okay, cool. Sure. I think I will use my action to cast Aid.
Okay.
Which is that. So I will choose myself, everyone but Rukka, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Have some more HP.
Harsh.
You have the most HP out of all of us.
No.
So
I know.
you're fine.
But needs it the most.
And then
Alright.
I will move slightly more to the back and just wait for other people to go ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
That is my turn.
Rukka?
So I just put food in my mouth.
Nice.
Rooker's gonna put a finger to his lips to everyone to be quiet and kind of signal that they should stay behind him, like he's seen hunters in his tribe do while they talk via hand signals.
Mm-hmm.
And then come quietly as he can, shield first, and just kind of half step lean round the corner and use the building to try and hide and protect himself as much as he can from there.
Sure, make it stealth check with disadvantage.
No, I will make a stealth check regularly as
Why?
the balancing ability.
Okay. You
Of-
use balance to cancel it out. Yep, sure.
Yep.
Okay, so you got an 18. Nice. That's just heavy armor's automatically put in, but obviously we'll take the 18, which was the first result. All right. Let's put a ninja token with 18 on you for that. As you are stealth.
You can only put single digits on, I believe.
Oh, really? Oh, you can. Well, boo to that then. I'll just put an 8 on it. All right.
Or put a second
And
one on there with a
hold
1
up.
in front of it.
Can you do that?
Yep.
Oh, I see. I could put a different token type.
Yep.
Yeah. I could actually just put a color. Purple.
Until
Okay.
try and signal with his sword hand, like he'll hold out 3 fingers so he doesn't let go of the sword, like his pinky to his middle finger. He'll hold them out, then he'll close it, then he'll hold that out again.
Okay. That's your go. Afanen.
Can I please stealth myself?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to stealth. Yeah.
Did you get 14? Oh. Okay.
And then can I just creep up to look at this window?
Yep. You can move yourself in front of the window if you actually want to look through it. You can just, yeah, because you're sort of looking through the bottom of it. Mm-hmm.
That's all.
You've got a. That's it. Alrighty. Åvna.
Okay. Can't see anything, but we can hear stuff. What's up here? What do I see? Haven't we seen her before? I guess that will be the end of my turn. But I'll motion in this direction up here. Alright. Done. Hello.
Yes. Sorry.
Sorry,
I'm just
wasn't sure if my internet had dropped out because I didn't
No,
hear
no,
anybody. I didn't
absolutely.
see the turn order change. I was like, ooh.
All right. So you hear someone say, "Hey." What? There's like some muttering, and then there's like a bit of silence from the town. Like you sort of hear stuff before. Now there's a bit of silence from up there. Kridi, it's your go. Oz, are you here?
Yep, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
So I guess I will also try to be quiet and stealthy. Let's see how that goes. All right. Well, I guess I'll just creep up behind here. Attempt to go around this way. Just looking essentially in the house as I go past. And I'll end my turn here. And I'll, I guess, attempt to peek around the corner.
Okay. Yep. Feel free to put yourself around the corner, so you're just sort of looking out there.
And it's either boom or boom.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
exactly.
It's
That's
not.
fine.
But he's doing that as a way of just showing. If you hold Alt down when you reposition yourself, you do not have to lock to.
Oh,
See
nice.
into the square.
No.
Yeah.
Cool, there you go. I will be there then.
Sure.
There's my turn. I guess
Alright.
I'll ready to hit something if it comes in range, but I don't think that's gonna happen, but we'll see.
Sure. Rukka. You can see these guys. They're like looking sort of in your direction inquisitively. They can't see. They don't seem to have noticed you, but they're like looking in your direction. This guy is, and he's sort of spoken to these other two that are next to him. Oh wait, you can't see them. This other one that's next to them. Yeah.
All right, so Rukka's going to come back and be like, there's 6 guys that I can see up there, all talking and looking down this way.
You think they're responsible for the mess or the quietness here?
I think maybe. I don't know. I was trying not to be seen, so. But they were
Cool.
talking. They were alive, which is
Cool. I guess we go talk to them or confront them at least.
Afanen.
you want me to do that.
I think we should always go do that.
Sneak
Afanen,
separately.
what are you doing?
Is the window open?
Yeah, it is.
Can I climb in?
Absolutely.
Do I need to make a?
It's just going to cost you an extra square of movement, so it'll cost you 2 squares to go to here. Yep.
Wait, what's my thing again? 30.
So you've got another 4 squares left of movement. You can use your bonus action to get additional 6 squares of movement if you want.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that. I'll just go to this window.
Alrighty. Alright, you still have your action left if you want to do anything. Otherwise, you're done.
No, I'm not going to do anything.
Alrighty. Åvna.
If you want, we should just go and have a chat to these people. I'll just walk out.
All right. These guys notice you.
Mhm.
This one says, "Ah, it's a survivor." All right.
Yep.
Oh, and that makes it their go. Excellent. All right. So you can easily, like, you get a full-on look of this guy. So, how do I make him big again?
Shift Z.
Control. Shift Z. That's it. Did that work?
Yes.
There we go. Okay, so the guy who says, "Oh, there's a survivor," you can see him. He seems to have a bit of like blood splatter on his face. He has massive sort of red blood tattoos. He's got these two choppers that seem to be made out of like the part of the jawbone of some creature. And he's also got what looks like sort of a butcher's apron made out of flowing blood. Okay, it's some kind of mana construct. And yeah, you can see sort of some other guys around. There's these guys seem to have crossbows.
Mhm.
These ones, sorry. And these other two, well, we'll just go with Shift Z so you can have a little bit of a look at them. They just look sort of like savage people with a bit of dried blood on them. Yeah. And they've all got weapons out. And they move towards you.
Cool. So I whisper, I think we've ascertained their intention.
And these guys come out of the building. And this guy calls out to you.
Which guy?
Ah, a worker for the pits. Surrender to the blood knives.
Which guy?
This guy.
Okay. Apron man.
All right, Kridi, it's your go.
Okay, cool. So obviously stuff's happening over there. So
They don't know you're here.
let's go. Yeah, but I can't see much from over here. Are they rough? Where are they roughly?
In the middle of the town, coming this way.
Okie dokie, cool. How difficult would you say would it be to climb the walls of this house?
It's sort of made out of bound up straw and mud that's like hardened, so not very hard, pretty easy.
Do you think it would take
Would be kind of noisy though if you wanted to do it the easiest way. To do it stealthily, not that easy. But like if you're willing to sort of kick dents into the wall, real easy. You know what I mean?
Yep, cool.
Yeah.
I would like to try and attempt to climb up there stealthily. I'm happily for it to take time. I'm not going fast. I just want to try and do it quietly.
Okay, that's fine. Make me an athletics check.
Sure.
10. Sure, you start climbing up the side of this house.
Cool.
You basically get to the roof at the end of this at the end of your turn. Ooh, you're on the roof.
Cool.
Good
Sweet.
job.
I will. I'll do something next turn. That's my turn.
Rukka. Ben?
Sorry, I was on mute.
Ah.
Gonna make sure these spears nicely visible at the back and come over and help Åvna.
Okay, so you just step out into the open.
Yep. Go. Ah. Excellent. Glad we finally found you all.
All right. Is that all? All right. Afanen.
Afanen is under the impression that he should attack.
I mean, yep,
All right.
that's a fairly good impression. They have literally threatened us that we're going to be captured as slaves for entertainment. So, you know, like that's what
I
they said.
see.
Yeah, that's what I assume they meant by the blood pits.
Amen. Take it
Actually-
for what it means.
I mean, blood pits seem pretty. That doesn't seem like it's a nice.
So the
You know-
pits, they said for the blood knives, which are them, and take
Yeah.
them to the pits. I mean,
Yeah.
you can maybe
Sorry,
consider
yes.
it's the blood pits because maybe the blood knives control the pits and therefore there is a sense of ownership. Who knows? But yes.
I'm attacking the one closest to me.
Alrighty, you have advantage because
but
you're
yes.
stealth.
Yeah. Also, they
Uh,
are identified as the blood knives, which we know are not good news for anybody, and no one's going to really care.
That is a hit.
There's bounties on the actual
And-
blood knives.
Mm-hmm.
It is a brutal one. Yeah. Arrow sort of thuds into this person, and their shield helps them not at all. Looks incredibly painful. You sort of chocked them right in the chest, probably through a lung.
Can I use my
Are
bonus
you doing
action?
anything else?
Can I hide with my bonus action, like behind, like under the window or something?
Yeah, you can move and then hide again. So if you want to move to there and then hide, that's fine.
Yes, please.
All right, make me a stealth check. Oh, natural 20.
And the wall.
Yeah, you are the windowsill. Someone's going to come and put a pie on you shortly.
Where did that arrow come from?
Yep. Invisible. Next person. Åvna.
Alright, let me. Come on, select. And. I'm going to turn into Disco Girl.
Oh yeah, you're using light beams. All right, cool.
I'm going to move to there. I'm going to shoot the wounded one with a light beam.
Mhm.
Armor class 22 for 9 radiant damage.
Bye. Blood spray across the one behind them. Burns up a bit. Anything else?
No, that'll do. Nothing needs to be said.
All right. This person, as that blood is gushing everywhere, just swirling around, they pull it to themselves and then sort of exude it out over some people.
Oh no.
Dun, dun, dun,
That's
dun,
disgusting,
dun.
dude. Seriously.
Where's my icon for that? Then he's going to run forward. 1, 2. All right. These ones. It came from the building. This one's going to move to here. And then it's just sort of looking around. You can see that they're sort of wary. This one,
They should be totally going to the
6.
disco.
And this person's going to cover them. Alright. Meanwhile, these guys are just going to walk forward and shoot you. Do-do-do-do. There we go. These two are going to shoot. These two at the front are going to shoot at Åvna.
AC 16.
They miss, and that'll hit. Dun dun. 3 points of damage. Huzzah! And then the 3 at the back will shoot at Rukka because he seems dangerous. I'm just gonna roll them together because it's easier. That is a 14, 9, and a 22. 22 will critically hit you, Rukka,
Mhm.
for 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right, that's their go. Dunk, dunk. That makes it Kridi's go.
Mhm. Okay, so I want to climb across the roof, I guess, and see if I can see what's happening down the other side.
All right.
Can I-
Sure.
Yeah, I'm able to just move.
Yeah.
Cool, awesome.
Unless you want to be somewhere else on the roof.
Yep, that's fine, as long as I can see what's happening. So there's this big important person with some other guys around.
Sure.
Cool.
This person doesn't look big and important, but it certainly looks more interesting than the other people do.
Yep, cool. Okay, never mind. I just assumed because they had art as opposed to not being the same.
They are different. That is
They're
true.
different, just not big and important. Cool. Okay. Alrighty,
These
I'm
things
just
are not
going
like
to.
They're not the one who's been speaking, that's what I'm saying, and they didn't do the spirit art earlier. That's all.
Yep.
But they do, like, they're warily looking at the building. You can see them, like, they seem to be using a spirit art to do something defensively.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, let's just. Yeah, actually, let's do that. I'm just going to summon some spiritual weapon.
Alrighty.
How? That's 60 feet. Yep, I'll summon it right next to her. Oh, that's what? Why?
Because this is
Why
your
am
spirit
I?
weapon.
Oh, okay. But I can now see everything.
Yep. I mean, you can actually see everything from the top of the roof, so this kind of works.
Okay, cool. Yep, whatever. Cool. Sure, that works. Cool. Anyway, yep. So I'll do that as my action, and I will make a hit against them. Where's my character sheet? Spiritual weapon. 18 with 10 damage if it hits.
18, 10 damage. Oh, when the spiritual weapon appears next to them, they like pivot straight away, and they actually dodge out of the way of that.
Cool. Awesome. Good to know.
Yep, that won't hit. Alright, Rukka.
All right. Rukka is going to move up to here and cast Guiding Bolt on this 2 jawboned lunatic.
Mm-hmm. So hitting an AC of 13.
Yep.
Alright, so as the bolt flies towards him, you feel like it should definitely connect with him, and his bloody apron sort of flaps up and just eats the bolt, cancelling it.
Well, that's not good. Rukka's going to gulp and brace himself to be hit.
Oof. But you can see that it's the cloak looks like a little bit diminished by what you've done. All right. Afanen.
The one on my right is a door, right?
Yeah, that's correct. There's a door there.
Is it open or closed?
It's open.
Okay,
It's
so
sort
I
of
could.
kicked in.
Okay, so I could pop out there instead of the window this time.
Yeah, you could if you wanted.
I'm confusing them. I'm
Okay.
moving around. Wait, I can't select myself anymore.
Do you have the
Can I
select tool on?
Aha!
You're trying to
Hello.
measure? Yep.
Oh, you're right there.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot,
There's Afanen.
shoot in the face.
This person directly in front of you?
Yep.
Okay, you don't have advantage. They've got like something going on, and they sort of notice you as soon as the arrow comes from your bow, even though they don't know where you are exactly. They're sort of trying to get out of the way of it, and an 18 will still hit them though. So whatever. Does spiritual weapon give you sneak attack?
No.
No. Okay, then you won't get sneak attack.
I don't get
No, you
sneak
still
attack
will,
anyway.
just-
No, he means does it flank?
Oh,
Yeah. That's fine. No,
probably.
you
Again,
will
it
still
is
get it.
it is technically an ally, I guess,
Oh,
if that's what you're
God.
going with.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That actually just puts them down straight out. Oof. Spirit Art did nothing. That's okay. Fuck.
Where am my arrows?
That breaks your stealth though, and as that happens, this guy is going to shoot at you. And miss. 9. Alright. What else are you going to do?
I can't move.
You can use your bonus action to move if you want.
Yeah, but I can't hide. Yeah,
Correct, because you'll be out of
I'll go-
actions at that
I go
stage.
there.
Okay. Just like Åvna.
Let's take some. Let's move to here and take some inspiration from Rukka. Throw a guiding bolt in his direction.
Oh wow. Yep, that would definitely hit him. Okay. 16 points of radiant damage. Sure.
That's a pretty good roll.
Does his apron eat it?
It does not eat it.
Does he eat it?
Yes, he takes the damage straight to his face, which is
I've dropped my spear, by the way.
there we go. Ugh.
And then I'm going to hit him with some light beams.
Mhm.
No, I'm not. Unless AC 12 does
Ooh.
hit.
AC 12 just seems to past him.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to really be trying to get out of the way of much stuff. That just sort of glances off his apron.
No problems. And that will be it for me.
All right, he's going to move to here and attack Rukka. Gonna attack Rukka.
Mm-hmm.
I have to roll them separately. It's annoying.
And wait.
That's 19, 21. I'm guessing
Yeah,
that hits.
Yep.
It seems like there's like blood coating his weapons, and it just sort of draws to your blood.
Ooh.
You're going to need to get,
He does you 4 points of damage,
get an STI check after this.
and then he's going to do that again. He gets a 16, 22 again. Is a hit. And he does 11 points of damage. This is slashing damage as a side note.
Yep.
And then he's going to attack you again. Ooh, D4. 15, 21. Which
Yep.
I guess also hits you. For another 11 points of damage. And as he does that, his apron seems to fully reform.
Yeah. Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
All
Also-
right. This guy's going to come into the room and attack
Hey,
Afanen.
hey!
Hey, Afanen? Oh, what's going on? That's a 7 to hit. Miss. These two guys are going to shoot at Kridi up on the roof.
Yep.
They're like, no, this is wrong. They get a 9 and a 12 because you have cover. So
Yep. I do not
Don't.
get hit.
And then these ones are like, get him! 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 6. They're just gonna run in. And... That's there goes. Kridi.
Okay.
You got healing.
So
word.
these two shot at me here.
These guys over here shot at you. Yep.
Yep. Cool. Okay. So let's see how
You got healing.
how
word.
far can this move? Me?
Yeah.
Yes. Why? Is Rukka about to die?
You think
Kridi can't see Rooker.
Yeah.
you probably hear him screaming.
I don't even think I can move to get in line of sight of that anyway. So I will just, yeah, I'll still stay in cover on the roof. Let's see, and that's could with 20 feet could my hammer my spiritual weapon
Yep.
reach up there? Yep,
Mhm.
cool. Okay, so I guess it'll move there and as bonus action attack this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Where's pretty? Yep, character sheet. Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. That probably doesn't hit.
10 does not hit.
Cool. And then for my actual attack, I will huck a guiding bolt at the other guy, not the one that was attacked by the hammer. So this guy.
Okay.
Boom. Alf. God. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Glad I'm helping.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Rooker.
Rukka's going to cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Mm-hmm. As a
Um,
bonus. Yep.
As a bonus.
Oh, hang on.
And
I just wanted to say something before. My light beams should have attacked him with advantage because guiding bolt hit him.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So can I just roll quickly?
What was your light beam doing?
It
Oh,
w-
you
it was
didn't
just-
actually roll 2 attacks. Yep.
Yep.
Roll another attack then.
9 plus 5 is 14. Plus my proficiency
That would
bonus.
actually hit him.
So that would be an extra 7 radiant damage. Sorry, I just remembered that.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah. All right. So yeah, after you cast Shield of Faith, what are you doing, Rooker?
I'm going to try and stab him with my fancy sword.
Alrighty.
Nope.
A
Nope.
7
It
does
hurts too
not
much.
hit him. Yep.
I want my mummy
Aren't you a paladin? Can't you lay on hands?
as an action.
It's Afanen's go. Afanen, what are you doing?
Can I disengage as a bonus
You can.
and go away?
Get
Mhm.
my mummy.
You can
And
see
go. I can go my
yourself
full
far.
movement, right? 1, 2,
You can see Rukka's health bar now.
You can also see this guy.
no.
You can also see this guy.
I don't want to see that guy.
Mm.
I mean, I can. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that guy that's on Rukka then.
Alrighty. You
Kill-
don't have advantage, but
kill
you will
steal.
be able to shoot him. 20 absolutely hits him, and you will inflict sneak attack damage. However, he'll absorb that with his cloak. Dun, 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 dun. Or his butcher's apron, rather.
So he doesn't take any damage?
He doesn't take any
Now
damage.
it's Jack the Ripper. Although he
I
was
tried.
As-
he was
as
the
it
leather
just-
apron, wasn't he? Not the bloody apron.
Just absorbed into the apron. Alright. Åvna.
Alright. I'm thinking I might
Throw
need
some
to...
good berries into Rukka's mouth.
I don't need to throw good berries, I've got actual healing. But I'm just wondering whether I should just do that or just try and kill this guy.
Kill him.
No, I'm going to have to heal you, aren't I?
Nah. You can heal me when I'm on the ground.
Alright,
Take
fine.
him out.
Fine, I'll stay over there then, screw you. I'm going to hit him with a guiding bolt again.
Mm-hmm.
Or try to hit him with a guiding bolt. Oh no, terrible mistakes were made. I should have healed you.
10 is a miss.
I should have healed you. Disco ball. Light beams.
Mm-hmm.
9 radiant.
22. That's a big hit. And damage. Oh, why didn't that do anything? Wait. There we go. Oh. Takes a bit more damage.
You'll be fine, Rukka.
That's going to make his go. And he's going to attack Rukka. Hey,
Not
Rukka.
in the face. Not in the face.
That already hits. Oh, wait. Does that actually hit? That's a 21. I'll add my d4.
That hits. I'm only 20.
22. Oh, that does hit you?
Yep.
All right.
20 is
Well,
my AC.
I'm going to guess that you go down from the damage of 6. So, to 0 with you.
Yep.
He's going to regen his apron.
No.
And,
healed you.
And your spell ends, Rukka, because you got knocked unconscious. And he is going to... What's he going to do with his other actions?
Healing me wouldn't have mattered. With his
He's
3 attacks,
going
he would have taken me
to...
down
He has to get past your AC, so it means he has to at least make the attempt.
anyway. Yeah.
You have D10 hit dice, don't you, Rukka? He reaches a hand over Rukka's prone body, and you can see blood and sort of vital spirit energy pull off Rukka's body into this person. Rukka, lose 2 of your hit dice, as in healing, so you won't be able to use them to heal in the future. And he heals with them instead. Your con modifier is +3, isn't it?
Yes.
Awesome.
Mistakes were
Thanks.
made. I should have cast a different spell.
And you can see that the vitality that Rukka's giving off is a bit weakened. Alright, these other guys are going to come over and attack you.
My AC is 16. Surely they need to make a
Okay,
morale
they have-
check because
they have-
I'm so
They have
disco.
Because you're so disco? No. That's a critical hit and a 21, so they're both going to hit you.
They hate disco.
For
Mhm.
9 points of damage and 6 points of damage.
So 15.
And then this guy just is just chasing Afanen.
You can't hit the shadows.
And oh, I forgot he has bless. Dang. Look at that. Look at that 8.
You
Ah.
can't hit the shadows.
3, 4, 5, 6. He's just going to move over here and engage you. This guy's going 6.
Hey, the good thing is we'll be able to play Valley more often.
Alright, they all just sort of run up. It's going to make it Kridi's go.
Run, Kridi, save yourself.
Alrighty. So there. Okay, well, my thing's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 towards down here. Actually, no, I can't. Never mind. I won't do that. That will stay there. I will move across the roof over to this side to get a clear sight of what's happening down here.
Yeah, you can see all of that.
It's terrible.
I will cast Healing Word as a bonus action. Targeting
Rukka. Yep.
Rukka. Let me do that. Where's Healing Word? Cool. Congrats. Have 5 health. Rolled less. And then I am going to Toll the Dead on this guy.
So what's that? A wisdom save? Will save? Wisdom?
It is a wisdom save. You will take 6 damage because he's already taken some damage if it goes off.
He makes 14.
Cool.
Oh. Alright. Then he won't take damage. Wow, that's really unlucky. He had no mod. Oh, wait, but he did have bless, so D4.
Yep.
18. Rukka. Oh, jeez. That was brutal.
It was. Let's try again. Same thing.
Okay, so you stand up and try to stab him. Is that what's happening here?
You
stand up and you cast.
No, I'm not casting.
Answer? Oh, okay. You're not casting.
Because it's not making any difference, really. So I'm just gonna try and do it this way.
That hits him. He will absorb your attack with your. No, he will absorb it.
All right. I'm also going to smite. For 11.
Okay. He continues to absorb that.
That's fine. And I am going to channel my divinity through the smite. And
what's your channel divinity?
I can distribute 2d8 plus my level in this class, temporary hit points divided amongst creatures within 30 feet.
Oh, nice. Okay,
is it going to be all
2d8?
yourself?
All right.
So that is
12. Is that
12?
correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to take it all myself.
All right.
So selfish.
Sure.
The wisdom of Solomon.
All right.
That's my turn.
Excellent. Afanen?
Is that window next to me open as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
A guy climbed through it.
Okay. I
Jump through it.
I
Dive out of it.
There's a door right here that's also open as a side note. But yeah.
That's not as cool.
I disengage.
Okay,
1,
disengage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I will shoot one of the ones that is on top of Åvna.
Yep. This guy, he's more in the open. Yep.
Yeah.
A 16 hits him. It does 11 points of damage. Oof, that is a brutal shot. And you can see that blood streams down his neck as you shoot him through the throat. But he just sort of chokes, stares at you. You see he tries to say something, he can't seem to, but he's still wielding his big chopper. He's sort of got a large machete that he's using to attack Åvna. Alright, so that's going to make it... Actually, you've got another action, Afanen. You've still got your move action, if you want it. Up to you.
Oh yeah, I'll just let me just go here.
Okay. That way you can hide next turn and then step out and shoot someone. So it'll be great.
Exactly.
Åvna.
Cool. All right. I'm going to fling some fire into this chap's face.
Okay. You critically
Whoa.
hit him for 10 points of
Nice.
damage, killing
Mhm.
him. He burns. He was like choking on blood, suddenly incinerated. Ugh.
And then I'm
What
going
a way to go.
and then I'm going to hit Doofus over here with some Disco Inferno.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Not with that attack roll.
Oh, that's gonna make it his go. He's going to attack Rukka. That's gonna hit. I don't need to roll the bless. 7 points of damage. I'll attack Rooker
Did he get
again.
the hit?
Sorry?
What did he roll to
He
hit?
got a minimum of 21, so
So
yeah.
12 points
That-
of damage.
no. 7 points of damage. This is the second attack roll, which he gets a 19.
Which hits.
Oh, 19 hits?
Yep.
Ah.
I'm 18 without Shield of Faith.
He does 4 points of damage to you.
Yep.
Chop, chop. And then he'll attack you a final time. Ooh, that's gonna miss. He gets a 12.
Yes, that does miss.
Yes. Alright, and then we've got the other guys. This guy who's next to you is going to have a whack at you. He gets a 9.
Mhm.
This guy is going to go 2, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. The blessed guy is going to attack Rukka. Ooh.
Oi. Get out of here.
Ooh, 22. That hits.
Oh, rip.
Does 7 points of damage. Chunk.
And
Put
back
another
down you
point of
go.
fatigue on your
Crap.
sheet, by the way.
Sorry?
Just so you know. Put another point of fatigue on your sheet.
Only if I get back up.
Yeah, true. Only if you get back up. Sure. You have 1 point of fatigue at the moment. That's all I'm saying.
It's there.
Okay, cool. And then 3 of them attack Åvna
What?
at +4.
You-
So, sorry?
Sorry, I was just going to say something. That's right. Cool.
Okay. 22 will hit, 14 misses, and a 19 also hits, I believe.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, so 2d8 plus 4 is 14 points of damage.
It's lovely
You suck.
having this
This is just a
This
test.
really-
Still up.
Hang on. This is just a test. Ignore. Because I noticed that there was something weird going on with the macros. So I just make sure it still works. Okay, that looks better.
lovely, heroic, uplifting music in the background, and we're just being slaughtered.
Is there?
Fantastic.
It's
You
Kridi's go.
added your extra HP on. Did you not Grail?
That's why I'm still kicking.
Yep, cool. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, cool. This is looking bad. Okay. What's the distance? Yeah, but I have to go around. Okay, so that's not ideal at the moment. That's still not good. So let's. Can I do? Nothing good at the moment. Okay, cool.
His apron does still seem to be damaged though at the moment.
Yeah. So I'm going to move a little closer to the edge of the house.
Mhm.
Just so I'll be prepared for my next turn, which hopefully will work out well. I'm gonna shoot a what's the name? A guiding bolt directly at that guy.
Alrighty.
Hopefully. Hey, 23, that probably hits.
23 does hit him. 10 points of radiant damage.
For 10 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, and I can't do anything. With my bonus action, I will move the hammer a little bit closer.
Okie dokie.
That is my turn.
Ah, look, it's mini-me.
Rukka. You can make a save versus death. Yes, move one step towards life. Afanen.
Hide.
Oh, that's not good enough.
Just get Joe
Their
Camel
passive
and run.
perception is higher than that.
Take Joe Camel. He is the best of
You
us.
try to hide, but you just it's yep, sure. Okay, you're hidden. I'm doing bunny ears. Continue.
I'll just shoot the dude in front of me then.
All right. And you shoot
the
this
only-
guy. Yep.
The
Sure.
only one I can see. Wow.
A 9 misses. Sorry, a 10 misses him. Oh. But you've got a move action if you want.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel bad because I am just kind of like running.
We expect
Hit
nothing
distance, that's
less.
good for your character.
Back inside the building. Alrighty. Åvna.
Okay, I'm going to take the dodge action, and as a bonus action, I'm going to
Mhm.
cast Healing Word upon myself.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to cast it as a higher level too.
Yep, so an extra d4.
Yep. 3 ones. Perfect.
Oh no.
But I am dodging, so they all have disadvantage to attack me.
That is very true. Alright. This guy is going to take the last of your health, Rukka. He's going to get... Because you only got a d6 hit die at the end. 19, 25. Oh, he's looking pretty tough again. And then he's going to walk over here. Alright, these guys are going to move in on Åvna.
Can you put that last guy?
Put that guy
I was
out
going
of
to
the
say,
way.
just make him on
Yeah.
top. Cool.
To back. Okay. And yeah, they'll all attack Åvna. Got 4 guys attacking regularly. Oh wait, they have to do it at a disadvantage. Shit. I'll just do that double up. Whatever the one that's next to them is the one. Alright, so the first guy got a 16, second guy got an 11. So 20, 15, 11, 10. What's your AC?
16.
16. Okay, so only the first guy hit you. For 10 points of damage. But it is a brutal hit. And puts Åvna down. At which stage this guy's like, oh, we've got to climb this roof. We've got to climb onto the roof, boys! Alright, that's their goes. He's going to just move over to the roof so he's ready to climb it.
Cool.
Kridi.
Perfect, actually. That's great. I am very glad they did that. So, I am going to cast... Oh, I am going... Not even cast, I'm going to channel Divinity. and use
Okay.
my cleric feature. So as an action, I can move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks. And when you move within 5 feet of any other creature during this action, you can restore a number of hit points to that creature equal to 2d6 plus your wisdom modifier. So
Okay.
without using my move, I will hop off the roof, restore 2d6 plus. Let's get me actually do that. 2d6 plus 4 to. Wow. Okay, 7 to Rukka.
Rukka.
I'll then go across down to here to do it again, restoring set. Come on.
I rolled
So
3
that's
1s
5,
and 3d4 to heal
15,
me as
20,
well.
and then I'm going to back up 2 again. As a bonus action, I'm going to move my thing down another bit, and then I am going to, as for my actual move, I'm just going to book it. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 around the corner. Cool. That is my turn.
Okay. Sure. Rukka, you've gained your second point of fatigue. You're awake. Ah. Oh God. What's even happening?
Ow. I kind of really want to help. Kridi's on the ground, isn't he? Isn't she?
Åvna.
Not Kridi.
Åvna.
Yes, I'm off the roof.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that was nice, guys. Sorry. And I'm gonna lay on hands
For 15.
for 15.
Sure.
I recommend saving a point because it means you can tap someone and get them up in case we run out of other healing.
If I get attacked again, I'm going straight down. All right, I'll save a point. I'll have
Okay.
a single lay on hands left.
Okay. Afanen.
Hide.
Yep. Okay. But I assume you're then going to move and shoot someone?
Correct.
Sure.
The one right between me and Åvna.
Okay. Talk. Ooh. Yep. That just outright kills them. So good job. 12 points of damage. Perfect. Right in the center of their spine. Pull the ground, start twitching.
I'm helping.
Oh,
Sure. That's your go. That makes it Åvna's go.
all right.
Sorry, I only made it.
You're lying on the ground, looking up at these people above you. You've taken 1 point of fatigue.
Yeah, I've already crossed it off.
Yep.
All right, I guess I will stand. I will once again dodge, and that's gone down 1. And I will once again ask for your assistance. Cast a bonus spell and roll poorly once more. It's not as bad. It's 2 better for 9 health back.
Mm-hmm.
My starry form has ended
Mm-hmm.
since I got knocked out. Knocked the
Yep.
fuck out. That'll be it.
Alright, that's gonna make that. There you go. Alright. You guys get her! I'm going after this guy again. 4, 5, 6. Hello. He's going to move to there, and he's going to attack Rukka. He gets a 11, 17.
Miss.
Ooh, he attacks you again.
Hit.
That's going to hit. I don't need to roll the rest. That does 9 points of damage to you.
Yep.
And then he's going to put an attack onto Kridi.
Oh, rude. How could you?
You're damn right. because he sees that spiritual weapon. 22 is a hit.
Yep.
That is a 9 points of damage, and make a concentration check.
For what?
Spiritual weapon.
Oh, the spiritual weapon, not a
Spiritual
it's not
weapon is
concentration.
not
is it?
concentration.
Damn. Okay, well,
It
fine.
is.
Don't
But-
do it then.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'll just still take the damage.
Yep, you just
It
take
was
the
nine.
damage.
9, you said.
9 slashing. All right, that's his go. These other ones are going to move in on. This guy's going to ignore him. He's going to actually go in the room and attack Afanen because Afanen.
Come get me.
He
I'm over here.
he's been chasing you for days. This is the worst blessed guy ever. 9 is a miss.
You
The 3
cannot
other.
hit a
They have
shadow.
disadvantage, remember?
Yes, I will roll 2 at the same time and take the worst. So a 3 misses, an 18 will hit, and a 12 will miss. So 1 hit for 7 points of damage. Thwack! That's going to make it Kridi's go.
Okay, well, this guy's rude being right here.
Nobody got down that one. Let's go.
My spiritual weapon's going to move up here and whack him, because why not? Does not hit.
No, it doesn't.
And I don't actually. How? Let's try this. I'm going to try and cast Hold Person
All right.
on the guy right in front of me.
So wisdom save.
That's what I was saying. I should have cast earlier, but went for the
Oh,
guiding bolt.
he's gonna fail. He's gonna fail big time. He gets a 4. Huh? What? Arbiter?
So I will keep him held, and then I'm just going to back off again. Now that he can't do an attack of opportunity on me.
Sure.
Over here. Actually, no, I'll back off this way just so I can still see if I need to. But that is my turn.
He's going fishing.
Rukka.
Seeing as he's held, Rukka's also going to step back. Then he's going to use his amulet thingy, jewel pendant crown ring thing, and use its acid arrow.
Okay.
Not as cool as Alan's crown.
Who are you using the acid arrow on?
On Bloodskirt guy.
Okay. When he's held person, stabbing him is actually much better as a side.
Absolutely, you get automatic crits. So I recommend just whacking him if you attack him anyway.
But
That means I
acid
have to
arrow.
stay next to him.
Yes, that is what you would have to do to whack him in melee. You
You
can
can-
move away
you
from
can-
him after you stab him.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can hit him and then move away because he's held. He's paralyzed. He can't do anything.
All right. That is what I'll do.
Okay, you have advantage.
You
'Cause he's
you
frozen.
have advantage.
Wow, 12.
Mm.
That is not enough to hit him. On the upside, you would have missed with your acid arrow as well. So
I mean, that would have been a different roll, though. That would have, that would have hit.
Bet.
That door has closed.
All right.
Fate is not with you.
Afanen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That should disengage. Yep.
Yep. Shoot.
You shooting the
The
held
one-
guy? No, someone else.
No, I'm trying to save Åvna. I'm shooting.
Okay. Okay. You don't get advantage. But yes, shoot him. A 23 sure does hit him, and 13 points of damage sure does kill him.
Who needs advantage when you're this good?
You're standing on my spear, by the way. It looks like you got like a yellow headband on.
And you have a move action, Afanen.
Dance.
um,
Do a jig.
Just dab.
Move over here so you can slit this guy's throat. Not so he can break his hold and attack you. It's for completely different reasons.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no. I'll just go back here again.
Oh, God, you're the worst. Why? This guy's like, where the fuck did they just go? Oh no.
You will never
Alright.
catch me.
He's like, fucking hedgehoggers.
Yeah, this is the worst.
You
Åvna.
can't catch a shadow.
This guy here.
Yeah. Oh, just guiding a bolt straight into him, huh? Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. That hurts.
Cool.
Oh.
And then I'm going to healing word myself.
Okay.
I'm going to do it at 2nd level again. For 10.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
That's gonna make it this guy's go. He tries to break free.
This guy's got anyone who attacks him has advantage.
He's all lit up.
Mm-hmm. Christmas tree. Ball.
Okay. He rolls a natural 20 and breaks free. Okay, that's his go, but he's no longer hold person. So good for him. Bad for you guys. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back over here and attack Åvna.
He's not still looking for me.
Nah. You're actually impossible to hit. He's decided you're invulnerable. There's no way to hit you.
I'm not a person. He's just seeing me.
He's got bless, so he gets a 16, which will hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Next person gets a 17 hits and an 11 misses. So 2d8 plus 4 is 15 points of damage
Ooh,
from the 2 attacks.
I should be up for. Cool.
And it is Kridi's go.
Alrighty. So did he get out of my
He did. He broke free. You can see him staring at you with hatred.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'm going to attack again with my short weapon.
Sure.
It's right next to him.
Mhm.
Oh, boom. Come on. God fucking damn it. Roll good. Yeah, okay, in that case, I am going to use...
It would have been good if he was held.
Yeah, no, that was the idea. In that case...
That's not Freddy.
Yeah, screw it, let's just do another guarding bolt on him.
Someone
That is not Freddy.
done something.
17.
Face. That's not
That
Freddy's
does
face.
hit him.
Got 14 radiant damage.
Chuck.
Then I'm going to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, run away, and I'm going to preemptively move my spiritual weapon closer in case he does try to chase after me. That's the end of my turn.
Rukka. Chiogo.
Alright. Alright, Rookers, seeing as he's no longer held, going to go 1, 2, 3, and now hit him with the acid arrow.
Alrighty.
That's with advantage, yeah.
You don't get advantage because he's not held.
No, but he got hit by a guiding bolt.
Oh, he did get hit
He
by a
did.
guiding bolt. Yes, advantage away. Oh, nice. Yeah, you don't get dueling.
Something I made
I
is
love
being
that it just
useful.
adds it to everything. 13 points of acid damage is pretty good. That ticks again next turn, does it?
Yes, that does 2d4 next turn.
Ooh, he's burning. Hey,
That's
Paladin. Alright, so that's your go. Afanen.
Hide.
Okay, give me that stealth check.
Hit this guy with the yellow corona around him.
10 is not
I did-
enough.
I did a good hide,
Yeah,
Once.
amazing hide. Okay.
and then I shoot the yellow one.
Okay, sure. You have advantage against that guy.
Okay.
Roll
Can
two.
I?
Yeah.
Do I need to move more to see him better, or?
I mean, you can just shoot over Åvna's head. It's only a
Okay.
+2 to his AC, and you've got advantage, so you'll be fine. Yeah. You easily hit him, and you absolutely drill that guy for 14 points of damage, more HP than he started with. Just right through his heart. That's your entire go, so that'll make it Åvna's go.
Alright, let me... I have very low hit points. So I'm going to do the only thing I can do in a situation such as this. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt upon Apron Chap.
All right.
I thought you were gonna come hide behind the hedge.
Oh. Piddle
9
dee,
miss.
piddle dee piddle. Right. Now I'm going to cast Healing Word upon myself.
Nice. All right, so that's going to make it his go. Who do I hate more, Rukka or Kridi? Well, he knows he can't reach Kridi, so I guess he'll just run over and attack Rukka. Ah!
Yep. At least he can't suck any more hit dice out of me.
That's true, he can't, which does blow. If there was the choice of you were both within range, you definitely would have attacked Kridi. That will hit you for 7 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll attack you again. Oh, natural 1 miss. Alright, and it'll attack you again. 16 hits you. For 5 points of damage. And he will repair his apron.
I am once again on the ground.
No.
Danger zone. It's these other people. Oh god, there's only 2 of them left. Yeah, I mean they're psychopaths, but are they that psychopathic? Ooh, answer for the first guy, yes. Oh, that was a D12. This one, 7. No for the other guy. He's out of here. He disengages.
You want to come get the hedgehog.
Okay, he's running off in that direction. I've put him half on the map so you can see him as he runs off in that direction. However, this guy who can't hit anything, he's going to attack you because he has bless, and I don't know, he thinks maybe he's a chosen one. He gets a 16, which is exactly enough to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
For 6 points of damage. Not enough to put you down, so
Nope.
he was wrong. He is not the chosen one.
Well,
Alright, that makes it
it may be a
Kridi's go.
long-winded choice.
You're up, Kridi. Oz?
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking. I can't do much, so I'm going to move my thing 20 closer down there because he ran the other way. God damn it! And then I guess I'm going to toll the dead because that's what I can do. What's the range on it? 60 feet. Cool. So I'll move in range and toll the dead on him.
Alrighty, we'll save.
Yep.
D4. He got an 11, which is not enough.
6 damage.
6 damage. He will absorb that with his cloak.
Yep.
And
that's
that's
fine.
such a waste of the cloak. Oh well.
That's my turn.
Alright. Rukka's on the ground. Save versus death, Rukka. Oh, we move 1 step towards death. Dun 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 dun. Sorry?
I said yep.
Yep. Afanen.
Sorry, he should have taken.
Oh yeah,
11.
2d4, 2d4. Let's see that 2d4 during your turn, Rukka. 3. Well, a bit disappointing, but hey, every little bit. Melting. So what's Afanen doing?
Should I shoot the guy who's running away? I think I should shoot the guy who's running away.
Shoot the guy
Yep.
on me.
Yeah,
But he's
we'll worry
running
about him.
away. He's gonna tell his friends.
Worry about him later. Let's not die.
Fine, I'll hide, I guess.
Okay, make your check. Stealth. Oh, that's enough. All right, shooting this guy. Take it.
Shoot this guy.
Shooting the non-combatant is just like it reminds me of Craig. Sorry.
16 points of damage. He is very dead. You're just like, I am the hunter. Hoo-ah! You were not the chosen one.
He's like, where the heck did you come from again?
Yeah, he dies cursing you. Son of a stupid shadow.
Damn the hedgehog.
Åvna.
I'm gonna put guiding bolt into this chap.
Uh-huh. A 14 will hit him. 15 points of radiant damage will kill him. Exactly.
That aid spell was like MVP, I reckon.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Yep.
I don't know. I
Usually
didn't
well
really
worth it.
I'm on
Sorry.
4 hit points. The number of times I got knocked down to 5 or less, and then was able to heal myself back up.
May I just say,
Pretty good.
Afanen, they
Yep.
probably won't cast it on you next time. They'll probably put it on Rukka.
Yes.
Look, that's fair. I don't get hit.
Because you don't get
I mean-
melee.
There were attack rolls made against you. They just all missed.
Can't hit a shadow.
All right, very good. Okay, combat ends. Guys can does anybody have any heals for Rukka? As a side note?
I have a good berry which I'm going to put in his mouth and chomp it up and down for him.
Okay, sure.
The
As
baby
long
bird.
as long as
I
someone
can-
does have.
I'll
I
just-
also have spare the dying, so
Okay. Very
I can
well.
stop
Then
him-
you're
stop him
able
from
to get
dying
Rukka back to 1
regardless. Yep.
I can mend his broken clothing.
HP. He'll need that. It's real ripped up.
Back
All
up
right,
to
and
one
you'll
level.
gain another point of fatigue. Just so you know.
Oh,
So how many points of fatigue is everybody on now?
1.
3.
None.
Yeah, obviously you're not none. 3.
So I have disadvantage on ability checks. My speed is halved, and I have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yep.
Luckily, you can rest, and we'll probably have a rest in here, but we just still do a bit of exploring. But I recommend you just have a sit. Yeah, just have a sit down, Rukka, and relax for a bit.
So much pain. Yep. Okay, well,
Are you even going to be able to heal from long resting?
sorry.
You don't have any hit die, but
No,
luckily
you
long
will be
rest,
able to from long resting, but you
Yes,
from
long
a
short rest.
you get
Short
nothing.
rest, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to give Rukka another 5 good berries.
I want to try and figure out what the hell these guys were doing. I guess we'll search this prominent guy wherever he is.
Yeah, 5 hit points back.
Yep.
Rukka.
So, sure, you can search the town around this area sort of for a while. It looks like it's been picked over pretty much. There are sort of blood sprays around, but you don't find any bodies apart from the ones you've just made. The leader guy, he has a few vials of blood on him. Blood vials of some kind. You're not really sure what they are. You can make a knowledge arcana check if you want.
Yeah, I will absolutely do that.
You think they have to do with his spirit arts? Something you haven't learnt yet. Who did do the final blow against him? Oh, it was
I did.
Åvna. Never mind.
So I get
Doesn't
all the
matter.
XP.
Oh, it was just it was relevant for a different reason. That's fine.
Blood arts, they're not like they're not inherently. Are they inherently as like bad, like mistrusted, or is it just?
Yes, they're inherently mistrusted.
Okay, cool. We should probably
there are
just
there are some people though who use blood arts, and are respected. Just in general, most people who use them are slaughter artists. So
Yep,
again,
cool.
they're not heretics, but they are like, hey, these guys kill people. Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Cut that guy's.
Not the people you want to hang around with.
Cut that guy's head off.
Mm-hmm. And he's got these two chopper things. They seem very nice, very well made. And you think that the scripting on them would make them what you would consider magical. Okay.
I guess I can have a look at the scripting and see if I can figure out what it's supposed to do.
It's just giving them +1.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
cool. Well, we'll
he
keep
has
them.
two-
And I guess, should we keep the blood vials, or should we just break them?
Break them. From when I was going through the writs and all stuff like that, did they have a bounty for this guy for the blood knives?
Yes, they did.
Cool.
What do they want us to
you-
prove? Just his head?
Yeah, that's why I said cut his head off.
Yep. Cool. We'll do that. What about this girl?
Yeah, did those?
They just have sort of standardish gear. So she's got a shield. She's got a chopper like the other guys have. She has a bit better armor. She's wearing scale mail.
Can I get some arrows back?
These guys have crossbow bolts. So no. You can get half the arrows that you shot back.
I shot 9, so do I double down?
Yeah, you can have 5.
Yep. Nice. Righty. So I recommend we hole up in town for a little bit to rest, to recover, and continue on. I guess tomorrow.
Yep.
What time? What time of day is it currently?
It's camp time. Like it's
cool.
not the end of the day, but it's like maybe 6 o'clock. And you've like sort of walked all day and then had a battle.
Yep. So time for food, time to rest.
Yeah, it's sitting around time. It's not like running around time. All right. So in total, these guys had 105 coins, spirit coins on them.
Cool. We'll split that.
And they also had
21 each.
19 platinum.
So did you say 21 gold each, was it?
Hold on, give me a second.
A quick Google reveals that a human head weighs 11 pounds, so that has been added to Joe Camel.
Poor Joe Camel.
He thinks it's fantastic. He's going to wear his head as a hat.
He's a bloodthirsty camel.
You can put 250 gold pieces next to that head, just for when you hand the rid.
Cool, blood knife
Yep.
head.
Well, when we get it handed in.
GP, cool. We might need to find some way to preserve it, either that or return and hand it in.
His blood apron, when he dies, it just sort of soaks into the ground. It was obviously sustained through his spirit arts in some way. Yeah.
So how many monies did we get?
Okay, so you all get 4 platinum, and I'll get 3. And then
Everyone should get 26 gold, and one person should get 27.
yes, so I'll get 27. You guys get 26. That's fair enough, I guess.
Cool.
Sure.
Or actually, you guys get 25, and I'll get 30, just for the sake of adding up, because I got one less platinum.
Yep,
I
that's good.
spent all the money on the map and Joe Camel, so and I've already added it. I can't work out how to subtract 2. Fine, I'll subtract.
It's only 2 gold.
I'll subtract
Chill.
2. Fine. I just didn't want to have to go
Look,
back
I'm-
and the character sheet. I was being unbelievably lazy.
I'm happy
Okay.
to take another one of my platinum if you want, Grail.
It's fine. I've edited the character sheet now. It's all good.
Cool.
Who are carrying the 2 what we will equate as +1 battle axes?
Put them on Joe Camel.
Unless anyone wants to use them.
They're pretty, horrible looking weapons.
They're sort of brutal looking weapons.
I say we wrap them up so they're not visible and then put them on Joe Camel.
Yep, sounds good. If no one wants to use them.
Okie dokie.
Battle axe
okay.
way.
I think 12
Like,
was something
turn
ridiculous.
off the printer.
It weighs 4.
Oh, good. That's actually realistic. That's much better. I thought they'd say something crazy.
The big question is how much they have a rapier weighing 2. So they've got a rapier weighing less than it should. But anyway,
Yeah. That's because they think rapiers are small swords.
yes.
Yep, cool.
They don't have small swords, so it's sort of fair. It's understandable.
Well, small sword would actually be a short sword per game.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cool. Shall we have our sleep and we'll investigate the rest of the town next session? Because I do want to get to bed at some point because it is almost 1 o'clock.
It is.
Yep. Indeed. So we'll go to that being the end.
Mhm.
And let me just give you guys XP and then you can rest. So,
XP. Back at the perfect time.
all right. So we've got. Oh, that actually divided really easy. Everybody gets 250 experience.
Nice.
Oh, so easy. Oh.
I used every one of my spells,
Yeah, so did I.
including my bonus Goodberry and Guiding Bolt spells.
Yeah, that was close. I thought I was going to kill someone for a little bit there. Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
just
well,
happy
you-
Rukka
look,
used
couple of
the
us.
thing I made him.
Was it sorry?
What just happened?
Rukka
I thought-
used the thing I made him.
What did I use?
The thing I made you, the earring.
Yeah, I did. That's right. That I attached to the mask. I thought you were going to kill Åvna and Rukka. I didn't think either of us were going to survive.
Maybe. Could have
If
happened.
Rukka and Åvna hadn't survived, though, Afanen wouldn't have survived. Avanen's not ready to lose a friend.
He
Oh,
would have
no.
shrugged. Oh, well.
Afanen when the rest of the party dies. Guess I isekai myself.
Yeah,
Just gets hit by a truck. Sure.
my only friends in the world. I can't lose 2 of them in one go.
Oh, jeez. Have you got rope on your character sheet? Just asking. Asking for a friend.
I do, yes.
No. I'm asking Afanen.
Should just use
No.
should just use the entrails of her friends.
Right.
Jeez.
Because it's like
That's
a
dark.
weapon. That's
but I
because it's all
appreciate
dark.
it.
Oil of Taggart, though, whatever that does, I've forgotten.
Just gets more emo. Hung yourself on your friend's entrails. Oh god.
Oh dear.
Okay, well, great session, guys.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Good job getting
Thanks
through the
for killing
combat.
us.
You can thank yourselves.
Thank fucking
Ah.
Kridi for getting everybody up again and again and again.
God,
But that's what I'm here. That's what I'm
everybody
here
did
for.
really well. Rukka was pretty unlucky, unfortunately, but I don't know. He took a lot of damage.
Oh,
He did his job.
we whiffed a lot of we whiffed a lot of things. I was missing everything. I don't think my spiritual weapon hit once.
I missed
Yeah,
with
you
like,
guys.
I missed with like
had
3
bad
goading
luck.
bolts, which was really annoying.
Yeah.
But Afanen basically never missed. I think Afanen missed once.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
So
I feel good. I feel good about myself.
yeah, you killed pretty much all the randos.
The mooks.
Which is good because it needed to happen.
I helped. I'm helpful.
Yeah.
I
No,
got
those
hit.
mooks
You are.
Yeah.
That was good.
All right,
And
well,
no one
okay.
died. Not yet, anyway.
Yay!
Except for the chosen
Right.
one. Oh, the chosen one died.
Ah, the chosen one. I know. What a travesty. Guy was terrible. Oh,
Also,
jeez.
can I mend your clothes, Rukka? I want to be more useful.
Absolutely, you can.
Mending.
Could you also mend his soul because he's feeling a bit deflated at the moment?
No, I'm pretty sure it only works on fabric.
He does feel incredibly weak. So weak. Vitality at all-time low.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, you can get those back at some point.
All right.
So thank you for
Yeah,
that.
I'll catch
Maybe
you guys.
maybe you should,
in
you
a
should dig
while.
around and you should dig around in the guts of him. Maybe he's put them somewhere there.
Cool. All right, catch us later.
Yeah,
Yes.
catch you guys.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
you.